They're holding position at the outskirts of the city. It's almost like...
Like Igor is waiting for us there.
Blood pours across the steppe. So much killing. Haven't you had enough?
You may hide from this battle, but what about the storm? The Cavalry Corps can't shelter you forever, Meryl.
Many of our soldiers call this land their home. They're eager to see it after the storm.
You expect me to abandon this place?
But we don't belong to this era.
The Cavalry Corps cannot intervene in local conflicts. You have 2 weeks to withdraw.
I can show you what Earth left behind, Timekeeper.
Why help us?
To atone for our sins, and to defend our homeland. For that, I'll need your help too.
It isn't about the bloodshed. But if killing Igor paves my way to immortality, then why the hell not?
Timekeeper. Timekeeper. Tales of chivalry have come and gone. But we can still fight. To defend the ones we love and the future. The color scheme of this medical uniform is excellent. Any wounded on the battlefield can easily spot me from a distance. As for the enemy, don't worry, I can take care of myself. Restraint is part of the training. Let me handle the pain. I will remember your names.
Have you ever heard the first chirp of a bird after battle? No music in the world could sound sweeter. It says another day has come, and that my men and I have survived to see it. History makes judgments. I make decisions. There is no turning back. Всем подразделениям! Вперед!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Are you ready to have a hearty meal?
The banquet will begin soon. Please be at ease. It seems we have some uninvited guests. All who enter my house will observe its rules. This house permits neither malice nor violence.
En formation. These acts of violence are for peace, not victory. Pray for the living. For peace long forgotten. On ne passe pas.
Energy connects us all, like ribbons strung between twinkling lights. Even the most mournful spirit longs to smile. Hear their wailing carol. Release regret, and it will shimmer among the falling snow.
They're holding position at the outskirts of the city. It's almost like...
Like Igor is waiting for us there.
Every day I wake up.
Okay. You know, I forgot that the official channel was down, and I was using Devable's channel, but they don't have playlists for the thing, so that was just gonna loop until we got ready. And no, it's not back up yet. Hello Dan, hello Evo, hello Domerico, hello Enoch. Welcome in everyone. You know what we're doing today. We're doing some shit. Alright, I don't know how long this one is going to be. I doubt we're going to finish it tonight. Okay, why isn't this opening? But we'll see how far we get, yeah? Forgot that the repost. Yeah, I basically just had to go for someone else's stuff because, hey, reverse, get your shit together. Do we know how long the chapter is? Like, estimate in terms of, like, hours and notes? Because I want to know if this is going to be a 2-parter or a 3-parter.
The cries of soldiers, the moans of the wounded, and the restless...
Also, let me uncap real quick. Zorro. Stop giving me shit to do.
As much as I cherish the elan of
Also, I finally beat that goddamn boss in Reveries, man. It's such a stupid mechanic, my god. God damn it. Am I capped right now? I'm not actually.
The moans of the wounded and the restless...
Has a whole chapter and it's 10 hours.
Sometimes just to pass the time.
Oh, that's a 3-parter, maybe a 4-parter.
I would watch
Alright.
the flickering flames
Shit,
of
man.
my campfire and imagine them as
I
tiny
lowered difficulty of my
dancing
Zelda Marshall build. I have not even tried the new mode yet.
The color scheme of this medical uniform is...
Let me do that. We'll see real quick. Let me see, sorry, but I'll try and multitask, I guess. Oh, it's no worries. Benzoin. Okay, Mercuria, King of the Wounded. Sleep sometimes. The worm stuff, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, because, like, War Room is just, like, extra reading, right? Like, that shouldn't be too long. Do these. Wait, hang on, let me check, Limbo real quick, because I don't know when that resets. That resets in like 10 days, actually.
Our blood will burn.
And there should be a new Lucid Scape out, but I got time on that.
Face the truth.
Uploads more than just the main chapter. Yeah, that makes sense. Because 10 hours, that's as long as chapter 7, but this isn't even a finale, is it? Like, why would this be 10 hours? That's crazy. Anyway, hello, Dirtpuffer, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome. Hang on, let me check Hearthstone real quick. 125 days, 9 days. Okay, this one we'll need to do at some point, but we can hold off.
I ran into Marie outside the dormitory this morning. The color scheme, as much as I wonder if they found the color scheme. I ran into Marie outside the dormitory this morning. She asked if I could give her a riding lesson.
Okay,
and in
yeah.
return,
She calls her
helped me
Marie.
practice
Alright.
with the rifle.
How many tutorials I got? Again, I love the turn-based combat, but this is not the old school JRPG. Could use some less hand-holding. Oh, is there a lot of tutorials in this mode? What the hell? Why, bro? Or do you mean in the new Reveries? I guess we just get right to it. There's a lot to do. Shit. Hang on, let me check something real quick. Air is online, alright. Okay. Roommate behavior. Alright, begin. Quiet is the riverbank. Roguelike and Reveries plus a new war. I see. Am I gonna have to go through the war room as I play through, or can I just do that all at the end? Oh, is this a new material? They actually give us new materials? That's crazy. Alright. The campaign's tale. Try the new section Reveries. It's so hard. I'll probably get to it at some point during this patch then. Because it does end this patch, right? 45 days? I'll probably just have one day dedicated to game, like actual game stuff.
Did you see the bandits?
It's Sergey.
Not even a sign. Just some chipmunks.
Think we should take a rest, Lieutenant? Sun's beating down and we need to get the horses watered. We've gone quite a way farther than the assigned watch point. Even if we can push on, the horses can't. Never exhaust your horse, remember.
Chat, I want some bets now on if Lilia is actually going to be useful this patch.
Fine. Take a break, team. And Sergei, if you shine the light of that telescope into my eyes one more time, the last thing you'll see is a missile to the face. Understood?
Bro.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Riverside Step. Lieutenant Lilia retracts the telescope and hands it to Sergei. She hops off her horse and pulls a handful of oats from her saddlebag. Sergei. Nay. Oh, warhorse. The horse snorts as it eats, then nudges Lilia's neck affectionately with its nose.
Hey, soldier. You want some more?
Just as she reaches for more feed, Sergei leans in.
This your first time riding this horse, Lieutenant?
Yeah.
Why are
he's
we
a
getting
hungry
Ryashki? What? Huh?
No,
I was not expecting
he's
that.
greedy.
I probably should have
Uses
expected
the
it.
same trick on all the new riders. If he wants something else to eat, he'll have to find it himself.
Oh, little liar. You heard him. No more oats for you. Go get some water.
Lilia pats its neck a little harder. Denied another bite, the horse lowers its head before giving Sergei a dejected snort.
Leave him to me, Lieutenant.
Xeno cavalryman. Oh, this guy's dying. He doesn't even have a name. Another soldier steps forward, unfastens the flying broomstick from its saddle, and leads the disgruntled horse down to the river for a drink. Lilia sets the broom down beside her. In the unseasonably warm air, she catches a dry scent, sharp with river water and wormwood.
This feels wrong, doesn't it? It really shouldn't be this warm. Ever seen a November like this, Lieutenant?
Janet?
Yeah, but on the other side of the world. This is weird for sure.
Usually, the snow would be thick by now. But this feels like early autumn still.
The newly enlisted cavalryman lifts a hand to wipe the sweat from his forehead, then points to the river, its surface glowing with greenish light. This is the hit me. I don't think this is the hit me guy. No. That's someone else.
We'd be able to walk.
That guy probably got fucking reversed by now.
The meander's just a little farther. Berigrad would be too, if we could just cross it. You been to the city?
The city. To the people of this steppe, those words mean Berigrad.
Yeah, to go to the Foundation branch. Delivering letters, dealing with procedures. Annoying stuff like that.
Oh, speaking of letters. My townsfolk sent some back from the front. Seems they're on their way home.
Sergei shakes his head, seemingly unhappy with the idea.
What? They beat on you or something?
Why'd you say that? I couldn't be happier to have them home safe. It's just... It should be farming season, but... They'll come back to find nothing to farm. The weather was just right last year, but something went seriously wrong. It grew fast, tall too, but didn't make any seed at all. Our summer harvest was a complete disaster. The barns are almost empty. At least they won't starve to death at the front.
But Manus Vindicti could strike at any time out there. Probably safer for them to come back.
Oh, what's up to you? Welcome.
Manus will reach the
Is it just
dawn?
before you scheduled the track one? Yeah, I was kind of not feeling streaming earlier. Hello, Mess. How are you? Welcome in. Try not to dude. I got home and I just wanted to take a nap, so I did. I was like, fuck it.
Hard to say. The main force is in Western Europe for now. But the Manus are like rats. Who knows where they might show up next?
The young Cossack scratches at the few thin hairs on his upper lip. The boy's best attempt at any kind of mustache.
Ah, I swear I did more fighting during training than in actual service.
Or wants to fight.
All I do is wait around for orders. And this one's just stupid. Find out where the bandits are hiding. Are you serious?
Damn.
You're telling me we have to find just a few dozen people who only come out at night somewhere in all this forest. They may as well have us search for a needle in a haystack.
So what do you think real war is like?
Oh, I know what it's like. All the men in my family have fought on the battlefield. Мой дедушка, Papa, и брат.
He dodges the question, fixing his eyes on the flying broom Lily always carries.
Next ford's a few kilometers off yet. Why don't you just fly over and take a look? It'll be a heck of a lot faster. Be able to return to camp.
Everyone was very fast. Very fast was mentioned in this event before the story. Oh, in the login thing, yeah.
Red 38 isn't fueled by grass like one of your horses.
I have to wonder what that's
and its
about.
flight time is measured in minutes, not hours. Or are you trying to keep me grounded if we get into a fight?
I know. Why don't you teach me to fly a broomstick and apply for a new
This guy.
S1 Then we can take turns scouting.
Bro, just do your job. Holy shit.
Oh, I'd love to see your face when you fall from the sky. But I'd rather not tell your commander that his cavalryman broke a leg flying my broom.
It's not like you're any better. If it weren't for Colonel Sternova, you'd have gone face first in the dirt your first day on a horse.
Okay, my guess right now is that this dude is gonna actually see war. If he doesn't die, he's just gonna actually see war and be like, oh shit, I don't actually want this.
On the other hand,
That feels
was
like what they're setting him up for.
riding from my village to Berigrad
I know
with
what you're
sacks
gonna-
full
oh,
of
for sure,
beads
for sure,
at
I'm saying.
half your age.
Broomsticks aren't horses. And if I catch you sneaking in to steal it at night, you're a dead man. Got it?
You're right to warn him, Lieutenant. Sergei has been stealing since he was a kid.
Bro, why did we let this guy in? The cavalryman returns with a horse just in time to join the verbal beating.
Just last year he tried to nab our fishnet. My dedushka caught him, of course. Nearly broke Sergei's hand when he wrestled it from him.
It's a being a wimp, yeah, almost certainly. Like, he's all talk, bro. The other cavalryman bursts into laughter as Sergei's face flushes beet red. He turns away, but barks a hasty rebuttal.
Shut up! It's not like he ever used it anyway.
But he can't stop the taunts. The cavalrymen take obvious delight in dredging up his old scandals one by one.
Blin, stop making things up about me. Oh, I can't stand it here. You know what? When I get back, I'm going straight to the commander to get transferred to the Prisklonnaya company.
You mean the 5th Company? Isn't their commander your old rival in love?
Even louder laughter erupts from the Cossacks. Okay, maybe he's a traitor. He just turns on them because they're all being dicks to him. I can literally smell it. Where's Isabeth? Isabeth's not even in this patch, man. No more of this if he turned out to be a Giga Chad super soldier. I don't know if it's supposed to be a twist though. I feel like because we have Marcia, whose whole thing is like she thought battle was supposed to be great and whatever, and then quickly found out that was not the case. I feel like they're gonna echo that with this dude. Ignoring their rowdy banter, Lilia lifts her gaze to the heavy clouds drifting beyond the river like white fortresses floating in the sky. Like prime John Wick, ain't no way. Dry, warm air seeps across the plain, driving the floating castles forward and tugging at Lilia's sweat-soaked hair.
Already sweating. This heat's not normal. No one in the Foundation got the time to look into this?
Oh, something's fucking with the weather. What is it?
Maybe they'll send Vertin. That wouldn't be so bad.
Her eyes are drawn to the merging line between earth and sky, a view she could never have seen from the Foundation, hidden away in the mountains. Then, along the slope, black figures burst into view, tearing ragged gaps into the horizon.
Huh? Sergei!
Someone call me?
Me. You got the telescope, right? Hand it over.
What's that, Lieutenant? I can't hear you.
This guy is useless.
I said...
This guy's so fucking useless, man. Yeah, he's dead now. Get fucked. A bullet tears through Sergei, the price for a moment of carelessness.
Blin!
Blin. That came a lot sooner than I would have thought. Before the cavalryman can even react, Sergei has collapsed on his back. The plane explodes into gunfire, screaming horses, and panicked shouts. I thought the war was over. Why are we still fighting? Did they not get the message? What's going on? We're getting a battle on the first node. Above this stuff. Lilia kicks off, circling low to draw the enemy's fire.
Bandits! Across the
right.
river! Sasha,
Bandits,
get
that's what we're
Sergei
looking
behind
for.
The rocks. The rest of you cover fire in this direction. Empty a clip and mount your horses.
Copy. What about you, Lieutenant?
I'll take
What's
a little
your
trip to
lieutenant?
their rear. Stand back! Wouldn't want to swallow my exhaust.
Alright, she said the thing. Seconds later, the battle-tested, Red 38 soars 100 feet in the air, effortlessly carrying its pilot over her
Right,
enemies.
let's see what you got.
Okay, well, if we're doing this event...
I go wherever I am needed.
Oh, I got it now.
She said the thing, indeed. Oh, why are they Manus, though? What the... Oh, dear. Why are they Manus? Are those Manus masks? Is that why they're shadowed out? Yeah, alright, you're not slick. I see that shit.
Let me handle the comme la soleil le destin. Restraint is part of the training.
These sheets are my wings!
Peace and quiet.
A secret revealed.
Oh, so this the battles in this event aren't going to be like super weak because this is actually a story chapter. That makes sense.
Ouch! A sacred
They're not just
charm.
gonna die, but you know, we got lingering glow here. Just profiling people because they have to wear black and blue. You can't trick me. You can't fucking trick me. I see that shit. Don't even start with me, man. Ain't no way.
Und périr dans le flot des It is here.
Just another
Comme la soleil le destin. I will remember your names.
Something in the war room about why Burton is coming here, and you can read it before you say. Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah, all right.
The curtain has fallen.
The brief exchange of fire ends quickly under air superiority. The riverside grows quiet again. Lilia hovers above, keeping a bird's eye view of the area.
2 bandits down, last 3 heading north. Looks like they're taking cover in the woods.
Oops.
Only 1 injured and Sasha's with him. Nothing to worry about there. Rest are headed to the fort. They can deal with the down too.
I really love the way they do backgrounds, and it's like, hey, look at this. It's not even like actual figures. It's just blotches of paint, which I mean that's what all paintings are. But it's so simple, but it looks so nice. Lilia turns in the direction of the fleeing bandits.
I'll find their hideout.
Bro, why are you soloing it again? The shadows of the trees may veil the ground below, but they cannot stop the eagle that soars above. Most of the yellowing leaves have been swept away by the autumn wind, leaving their slender branches thrusting out in all directions like a sparse web strung up into the sky.
Come on, can't you run faster? Wasting my time.
For a pilot accustomed to the high speeds of the Red 38, this hunt is closer to herding livestock.
At this rate, I'll have time to spare for a drink.
A black cloud explodes beside her ear. Then another, and a third. Hundreds of tiny metal fragments slice countless cuts into her clothes.
Triple A? How the hell did they get that?
She drops down, flying so low that the tips of the branches nearly catch her as she presses on towards the source.
Just a little closer. Let me see what you're hiding in there.
Bare branches slice her view into fragments. Black smoke smears everything dark, asking her enemies to run away faster. Her determination grants her a fleeting instant, just enough for her to catch sight of the small glade where an anti-aircraft gun stands.
Gotcha.
She pulls the Red 38 upwards, driving it into the heavy clouds at a near vertical angle.
Weapons not from this era. No way bandits could get their hands on it. Yeah, there's no mistaking the model. Automatic anti-aircraft gun 37, ACP 37. It's Xeno.
Swinging earphones around her, how strong is Lilia? I mean, part of that has to be the jet, right? Or her broomstick.
Need to report this to the commander.
I don't even know what her arcane skill is, honestly. Eek, eek, eek.
Huh?
Her broom's been hit. It's failing.
No, not now, buddy. Please get me clear of the woods.
It's too late. She's already pushed the broom beyond its limits. She's falling past. Brother, this broom cannot catch a break. It keeps getting fogged up wherever she goes.
This is bad. Really bad. Steady.
Alcohol tolerance, yeah, that's what it is. She just can't get drunk easily. Alright, there was something in War Room you said? Let me check real quick. I can't believe Lily is dying in this chapter. Oh, the first note is the farming. Well, wait, hang on. This is not an event. Sandbox, right? Oh god, I forgot how this worked. Okay. Because these swap, right? Wait, how does this work? Oh, it's just the one. Okay. Okay. 13 squad member Hound reported that the two sides recently experienced some minor friction in the Luxembourg area. Though the situation ended peacefully, you request clarification on your objectives to avoid misunderstanding your position. To the elusive gargoyle. Alright, yeah, let's send the civilians out. For gore. What did I forget? How this thing works? Yeah, I have not touched Sandbox since Chapter 10. It's been here a long time. How's everything going at the Foundation? There's nothing left to do on the Western Front, so I accepted a commission and came to the Luxembourg region. Unexpectedly, Hound is here as well. I initially thought he was pursuing me, but once I put a gun to his head, he became quite obedient. I set a few rules with him. As long as it does not interfere with me, I'll provide assistance, just as we did on the Western Front. And I intended to have him pass along this letter, but I prefer to avoid excessive involvement with the Foundation. Perhaps we can meet and talk someday. I hope you remain safe. Okay, so this is Gargoyle Woman. I am merely signaling approaching flames. It's clear when my actions align with the Foundation's objectives in the future, I am willing to offer my assistance, provided I am not obstructed and necessary intelligence is shared. I established the Hound. Okay, yeah, that was her. Number 20, 1920. Eastern Front, Don River Region. The Xeno Cavalry Corps Detachment conducts a routine patrol and engages bandit force along the way while pursuing the... Okay, this is just what happens. Well, then just see the old and new ones together. Oh god, why are there's so many of them now? This is from... Okay, but that's from the last... Okay, I see. We just need Campaign's Tale for this one. Leo leads a cavalry corps detachment on the patrol along Bedon. The unit comes under banner attack en route. That's just what happened, sure. Oh, is it for both of them? Oh no, Sergey. Oh no. It's the same shit. Wait. I feel like she'll return the main story again. Ooh, Sentinel? Probably, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Is that it? Because Matt said there was something about Verton specifically, right? Verton. Slight political interest between lines of peasantries, like an eel slipping through kelp. That's how the big shots always talk. Inside a Foundation office, the sound of a ringing communicator interrupts the briefing. Irene glances at the device, a direct line to Xeno. Oh, a war room. Right, I'm thinking Sandbox. He nods, signaling the committee member to wrap up mid-report. Once the door closes, he picks up. some here. According to Ivan's report, the cavalry has been harassed by bandits for weeks. Are these bandits connected to the menace? No evidence of that, more like a mix of local warlords and scattered gangs, though a couple of the rapidly growing factions seem suspicious. Have your people maintain surveillance, contact the Foundation the moment anything develops. We'll send reinforcements. Irene is rarely this cooperative, but Sun knows he can't stake the entire Stepp's fate on so-called reinforcements. Who is Sun? Have we met Sun before? I don't know if we've heard this name before. No need, Ivan has enough manpower. Assuming the cavalry corps can be fully trusted, I looked into Commander Ivan. He was a trusted subordinate to that former admiral. Plus, I heard they're both from the Don River region. I'll handle him. Someone firmly cuts off his attempt at political maneuvering. I hope you understand that the Don River region is a critical component of the Foundation's strategy. To ensure downstream stability and the safety of our new recruits, supporting the cavalry corps is our top priority. The leader of the Hawks leaves no room for argument. Save it. Since 1999, I've dealt with more politicians like you than I've smoked cigarettes. The Don is just a crack in the dam. What really matters is the line of battle along the Black Sea and the Baltic Sea, right? Stay in touch, Admiral. After the call ends, Irene straightens in his chair, drumming his fingers against the desk. He begins to ponder, for the small crack pose a risk of total collapse. Visual novel sitting next to autoplay. He's been mentioned a lot. I don't remember this dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say how this area. Wait, let me check the war room real quick. How do I even get to the war room? It's here somewhere. Oh. Wait, how do I get to the fucking war room? I don't even remember. Oops. Is that here? Oh. Relation network. Character relations and relevant intel in the campaign's tail. Retest relations exist. Okay, yeah, okay, so it's just the meme with the red lines. Zacharias' letter mentions there's information on Erdhin. Okay, that's why she's here. Why there? She's also where Lily else contact with nations to ensure it's okay. Let's see. Okay. Absolute cinema as always. Alright, we can do this all later. So we're still looking for, of course we're still looking for it. I don't know why I was surprised. Is there another one, right? We've heard this old friend's voice before. He led the troops in 2.8. He's very high up. Oh, hello, just me. Welcome in. Welcome in. Technology notes and restoration. The Xeno audio restoration technique is based on hypotheses derived from the arcane theory of resonance particles. According to documented research, sound waves converted through the communicator leave microscopic arcane vibrations in surrounding media during transmission. When environmental materials are reactivated, these disturbances can be reconstructed into audible signals through phase differences at extremely low frequencies. When portions of the signal exhibit semantic drift or narrative gaps due to disruption, the restored text represents a reconstructed version obtained through multiple iterative retranslations. Cross-referencing confirms the restoration achieves 99.97% accuracy compared to the original recording. Restoration report. I've been on the mission on the Eastern Front under the direct orders of Admiral Sum. Guess what I found? Russian. A Xeno outpost without jurisdiction. As far as I'm aware, Xeno hasn't deployed any forces to this location. From the looks of it, I think it's the Igor rebels. Details remain unclear. I'll determine the next steps after consulting with the commander. If you're interested in Igor's movements, call me back as soon as you can. Sound comparison results indicate a 96.34% match to Lieutenant Lia's vocal sample in the Xeno database, confirming the speaker's identity with high confidence. Analysis suggests the primary communicator experienced 2 sudden interferences. The nature of the interference remains undetermined. Okay. Still looking for the man. The Eternal Autumn. Lily's message. Oh, that's the, okay. Oh, Capitan. Okay. Downstream of Dawn. Yes, it's the coded one. Downstream of the Dawn, on a stretch of flat meadow, a camp rises from mud-packed earth and stacked logs. It's no grand fortress, but it's enough to shelter an army at rest. Xeno cavalry commander Ivan Ivanovich Burakov stands tall and broad, watching the recruits drill their formations. Oh shit. Dude's a lad.
Commander?
Sternova. With their usual brief greetings, Xeno Cavalry Chief of Staff Sabina Sternova approaches.
Yes, Sabina.
You've left the war room. Any commands?
Hell yeah.
Just catching a breath. That stuffy air will be the death of me. Besides, a little more time among the pups won't hurt. Keep their spines straight and their commanding officer's face in their minds.
I think they know your face already. After all, many only joined the cavalry after you gave that speech in the village.
Ah, the Morovka. Tell me, Sabina, did the pups bring any news?
From Miss Galina? She's fine. She says she wants to see you again at your convenience.
There are no great rides ahead for now. I'll find the time to visit her. If this golden famine continues to gnaw at us, the dawn will be no home for her. No winter, no crops. The steppe has turned her most brutal. I will find a way to persuade her to leave.
We reported the famine to the Foundation long ago.
Kind of unusual that we get a
There's still
character
no
just
sign of
looking
their
at us dead on. Usually it's at a three-quarters profile. The only other one I could think of is Matilda.
And with the Foundation so short on manpower, we're just dust on their boots.
Messy hoofbeats burst from the camp entrance, the familiar sound of bad news.
What's wrong?
Out of the way, rookies. Wounded incoming.
Oh, she lived. That's crazy.
Yeah, don't you hear his whimpering? I could almost cry.
At the rear, tied to horses' backs, it's a wailing injured boy. Brother, this kid, this fucking guy, man.
I got shot! Ради бога, shot! Ah! Больно! Я больше никогда не смогу ходить!
The soldiers quickly clear the way for the reconnaissance team. Lilia dismounts first, followed by the rest of the team except Sergei.
Leave Sergei to me, Lieutenant. You should report to the commander.
The commander?
On it. And find a way to shut him up before the whole camp's forced to listen to the wails of his great military feat.
She turns to see the commander striding forward.
No need to hunt me down, Lieutenant. What news?
Bad is what? Broomstick's broken. Won't be flying until I get the parts to fix it. But it gets worse. We have a situation, sir. And I think it's a big one.
To the war room. You too, Sabina.
The one funny guy no one had any expectations for. I still don't have any expectations for this guy, man.
The bandits have Xeno AZP
This dude is cooked.
Arcane-guided VT fuse anti-aircraft guns. You swear it, Lieutenant?
Yes. We practiced how to dodge anti-aircraft shots with these kinds of guns when I was a trainee.
Just started, yeah. We're on node 2 right now, Maggie. Welcome in.
There have been no reports of missing weapons. And
Check
we're
the
not
tactical
carrying
map.
any AZPs.
Which one is the tactical map? The chief of staff, keeping the entire supply chain in mind, quickly rules out several possibilities.
Then those weapons came from an outer source.
Next to autoplay?
Like
Oh,
as not,
duh.
They have more of them.
What do I do with this? It's just where we are, right?
An outer source. Impossible through air, and all land and water routes are under our surveillance. And there's no reason the locals wouldn't know about any hidden bypass they might have used. I can't think of any way of transporting mass weaponry and personnel without drawing attention.
Arcanum, bro.
Then we look to the hand that fed them. Who would hold Xeno weaponry besides Xeno itself?
Manus Vindicte? They might have captured them on another battlefield and given them to the bandits here.
Do they not know Igor is in the area? What?
Yeah, the Manus. That would save us some brain juice. But I don't think that's likely.
They were literally in Manus gear. What do you mean?
know how many humans there are among the bandits. Any Manus would blast them all to bits before they gave them so much as a pistol.
Oh, does polish it a bit more. I mean, it's just literally just a picture right now. A certain owl dude. Okay, but she doesn't have like the stare though.
Plus, these guys ran as soon as they suffered a loss. There's
And she
no
seems
way
competent,
they're under Manus
which is
Vindicta's
way more
control.
important.
There is a possibility we're ignoring here. Igor's rebels.
I don't know why they didn't think of that first, I'll be honest with you. For a second, the faces of the Cavalry Corps leaders freeze, even though candlelight seems to stop flickering. Only Lilia seems immune to it.
You served under Igor, didn't you,
Oh,
Commander?
he was a subordinate?
He's more than
Damn.
capable of transporting personnel and supplies in unconventional ways, right?
I have to correct you, Lieutenant.
You're right. While under Igor, I saw his arcane skill in use. He could slip men and guns through stone as if it were air.
The fuck is this dude's Arcanum? What the hell?
Well, good news is, Igor cut ties with Manus Vindicta after the ritual in Antarctica. So whether it's him or them, we only need to deal with one.
News like this cannot lift the iron gray shadow sitting beneath the commander's eyes.
If it is Igor, the questions only grow. Why bring this Griffin Legion of his to Beregrad, so far from the front? Even if he seeks something here, why ride with bandits? He never stomached their filth before. Is it supplies he wants? But the Golden Famine grips the entire basin. Or is this all?
Is a golden famine actually a thing, or Great Bullion Famine? I don't know if that's the right one. Does half? Yes. I know he's half blood. It's just that Arcanum is a little. What the hell? His questions quickly trail off into agitated muttering. He stops himself before more can leave his lips.
I'll send word to headquarters. Intelligence should reach a more solid conclusion. Sabina, double the patrols. I want eyes on the woods at all times.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Lilia, since horsemanship is not your expertise...
There's a funny phase in the end. Alright, we'll see. I mean, we're probably not going to get to the end for a while. He's mixed, no way. Yeah, he's mixed. Lilia almost defends her riding skills, but quickly swallows her words. Oh, yeah. She can't ride a horse, man.
Alright.
She can't even drive a car properly.
Understood.
It's easier to find the field kitchen at this hour. The aroma of hot and leavened bread guides their rumbling stomachs through the maze of tents.
Right in time for dinner.
Phasing through walls, yeah, very useful. She glances at Sergei, who's standing among the other soldiers around a huge soup pot. He holds his bowl, talking between heavy mouthfuls.
In that moment, I saw the bullet coming at
Brother,
me.
this
I'm
fucking
telling
kid,
you,
man.
my amulet worked. Gave me just enough time to dodge the hit to the chest. Still hit the leg though. You have no idea how much it hurts.
Too bad it didn't hit your mouth.
Hey, Lieutenant.
His legs snap to attention, some cabbage soup spilling from the bowl in his quivering hand and onto his fingertips.
Oh yeah, must really hurt. Still managed to drag yourself to the mess hall for some soup though, didn't you?
Well, of course. It'll take more than a bullet to take me down. Speaking of soup...
He raises the bowl in his hand. Inside a few measly scraps of cabbage float around a single soaked scrap of bread.
Look at this stuff. We're soldiers, not rabbits.
Quit your whining. I know you've got some dried meat. Eat it.
Lilia grabs a piece of bread from the table and spoons herself a bowl of soup. The thin cabbage leaves sink to the bottom of the bowl like damp gauze. Like everyone else, she dips the dry, unleavened bread into her soup to soften it. Base a line and summarize enchantment got me laughing. Alright, we'll see it. Sergei hands her some dried meat, then pulls a bottle from behind his back. The liquid inside is clear, seemingly harmless.
Here, have some, Lieutenant.
Not bad.
So, what was it? How come the bandits have something powerful enough to shoot you down?
Oh,
Don't
you
know
know.
how, don't know why. Nobody does.
Well, it isn't hard to guess. They're obviously going to rob the villages. Wait. This is bad. All the young and fit have gone to war. They won't be able to defend themselves.
Oh, no. For a moment, a dark cloud falls upon his face, but soon it's lightened by another idea.
Hey, no orders this afternoon, right? Want to go fishing with me? I'm going to the river.
Now? You forget that bullet so quick.
I know a safe place where we can fish, and I've got the amulet. There's no bullet that can kill me. Trust me. You're not going to tell me you're
Miss
full
Lilia,
after
she
that
brightens
sorry
nose,
excuse
yeah.
for a soup, are you? There may not be any crops, but I bet there are still plenty of fish in the river.
Lilia checks Sergei's allegedly shot leg.
Weren't you just wailing about your leg a few hours ago?
It's no big deal.
Bro. He finishes the last of his food, drops the bowl, and jogs away. He's jogging. Ew.
Shot in the leg. More like scratched.
This fucking guy, man. The arid wind blows the needle grass into a sea of rustling waves. Oh no, my pillar, I want to go fit exactly like this guy. Oh, I forgot they were here. A horse's playground, but for a fugitive on a long run from the authorities, it's hell. Crying for getting grazed, yeah, actually. She looks way different, man.
How far have we gone since we left the road?
Like, not just the outfit, just the face as well. On the open grassland, one might travel for hours without seeing another soul. Among the endless waves of grass, it's easy to lose your way. It's
15 kilometers southeast, perhaps less. Our speed is slower than usual. Are you weary? Would you like to rest?
Does she not just ride the horse, man?
Maybe later. This doesn't seem like the best place for a break. Do you think this map is reliable? The one the cart driver gave us?
The cart driver.
Massive glow from Meryl, playable kind of soon, maybe. I'm thinking that as well. I'm just wondering why she looks so different. Like, her face even looks different, man.
Alright, I'll refresh your memory one more time. Or should I say, for the millionth time. It all started after we left Poland. Somehow, we got ourselves on a train heading east. The one full of Czechoslovakians.
Doesn't remember.
Memories of you insisting they let us aboard the train because you can avoid the soldiers in black in the east come to mind.
Of course you'd remember that, of all things. Anyway, so we got on the train, but before we could get too far, it was stopped by some group.
Give me her, like, actual thing, dude. Yeah, it doesn't look the same at all. What the heck?
A fight must have broken out because there were gunshots everywhere. It was utter bedlam, so we grabbed Andreas from the stock car and slipped away south.
Nay. I think she has longer hair, yeah. Yeah, longer hair, the cut is a bit different as well. The face, it's kind of hard to tell because she's always wearing the mask before. The warhorse seems grateful for the daring rescue.
That's when we met the cart driver I mentioned. He'd lost a horse. So we made a deal. We'd lend him Andreas for the day, and he'd take us somewhere safe.
Damn, even Andreas has to do
fulfilled
work.
his promise. This is indeed a peaceful and safe place.
Hardly. We're in the middle of bloody nowhere. If we can't find people soon, I'll starve to death.
We literally took along a liability with us. This is so sad. Charon lowers his head, troubled by his failure to consider the needs of the living. Andreas also turns his head aside. He can live off the grassland alone.
Oh, no, not to blame you two. Forget it. Guess there's nothing for it but to keep moving forwards.
Did she change her clothes when she came back? But apparently, yeah, it seems. Can anyone confirm the train was a reference to the 3.1 train? Wait, did he mention train? Oh, he did mention a train. Well, that would have been the 3.1 was Fifth Storm. So who knows if it even exists. But it would be, I believe this should be in the region, in about the same region where the train runs through, so it's possible. She lifts the messy hand-drawn map again, squinting to make out the shape of a river among its chaotic lines.
He said we could find his niece in Peravosnia by the Don River. But which one is the Don? If we're even going in the right direction, that is. Or if this map is actually accurate. Andreas? Could I stand on your back for a minute?
Andreas lowers himself, allowing the girl to clamber onto his back. Why is this horse so smart, man? Then they both rise at the same time, Meryl's feet trembling.
What are you doing, Meryl? You could fall.
I'm fine. Just be ready to catch me if I fall.
Can't see water on the map. Meryl shakily detaches the telescope she picked up in some ruins from her belt and looks towards what she believes to be the east.
Where could it be? All I see is grass and trees.
Maybe it's a mixed horse. That's what I'm thinking as well. This thing seems a little too smart to just be a regular horse. It's a magic horse of some kind.
Alright, other side. Other side.
Only 17 cut her some slag, yeah.
Charon, I see rooftops! Right ahead, you...
Oh.
Help!
Yeah, that sounds about right. She hops in excitement and is expected to lose her balance. Talk by the riverside. Oh, they even have like the placements and shit. Wasn't there like another page of this? Like you would flip the page or something? I don't remember. Patrol unit returns to Cavalry Corps encampment. The lieutenant in command reports the existence of... Okay, so that's just what happened. During the patrol, Sergei is shot and wounded, but despite his complaints, the injury is not serious. After resting briefly, he ignores his conversation with his document and heads to the river to catch some fish. There's a possibility we're ignoring here. Ego's rebels. Okay, so this is all just stuff that we have seen before. I feel the need to read all that, I won't lie. You can't see the last sent message. It was Aura farming. On YouTube, make sure you're on live chat instead of top chat. I know sometimes it cuts some stuff off. The Eastern Front is currently experiencing crop failure due to the Golden Famine. We seek professional knowledge regarding plains agriculture or insights from specialists with long-term experience living and working under such conditions. To the optimistic scare they want. Alright. Oops, and a fire too, why not? Rabies, fields, drought, water, poor water, plants, crop, bad people. This oral report has been transcribed into an audio signal and forwarded to Lopolos Scientific Computing Center. Johnson has been information to attempt interpretation. Brother, why did they send rabies? Like, surely there was a better option. While we have obtained advice from an agriculture specialist, we lack a short-term means to resolve Golden Famine. If the Foundation were to invest sufficient resources into the Wishing Spring, would it be possible to improve crop condition on the Eastern Front? And more fire. You were right, yeah. Thank God they have Adred, so it's easy to know where the spot you need to click, yeah. Oy. Please. Someone important in the Foundation believes you can just buy wishes just by dumping gold coins or candied fruit into spring. Well, then why not carry those sweets to the fields where nothing grows so people can actually fill their bellies? My little jar only holds spring water, so if you're hoping for a miracle, go find that guy who lives inside a golden lamp. Why? Marsha, hello. Foundation receives Team Timekeeper's application for a field operation to the Eastern Front. Considering the current condition in the region, the importance of Team Timekeeper, the Foundation decides that Toll Squad will assign personnel to provide support. The newly formed Flying Witches are also deployed to the Eastern Front to assist the cavalry. The Flying Witches, that's what Lily is based on, no? Oh wait, was that it for this one? Alright. Utov's army. Local bandit forces move towards the Don River tributaries and prepare to encamp along the river banks, cooperating with underground forces. They plan to carry out. Okay. They are matched. The post match possible. Fire to the farm. It's fine. You need fire to make more fertile land. Yeah, we're seeing. Okay, so we're just sending Sonato out. Nice. And more fire. I missed the foundation. Was there a foundation? Let me go back and check. Maybe we should get a 6-star and become human again. I don't even know. Like, his human form didn't seem to be all that significant. He was just a doctor. According to the Timekeeper, this operation aims to obtain intelligence related to Erd. Our source is currently confidential. But if the Timekeeper deems the operation necessary, I will respect her judgment and accompany her. The situation on the Eastern Front does pose risk, but we can seek some support. So we can seek support from local cavalry corps. So okay. Yep. Yesterday, I ran into a civilian soldier who just come back from morning. Here too. Clean up working South Hall isn't even finished yet. Are things really about to blow up again in the Eastern Front? Can't figure out what anyone would want in a place where people barely get enough to eat. I hear Team Timekeeper has also submitted an external assignment request for maybe something really. Commander Grace, drop it down to get back to work. Foundation? This one? It's just the same as Marsha's. Okay. Eternal Autumn. Say no. Tragedy bursts poetry, yet he wishes there were no tragedies left to write. Good ongoing plans, General Breeze past the Green Dance. There is like a misunderstood mother again and again, reaching out for with it. There's that mother's imagery again. I see sunlight fall on the fields, the wheat stands quiet and clean, almost cruel, a weeping wheat. May you bear silent fruit enough to sustain, even if only enough to fill a child's smile, wandering on. You get a story about him before transferring being tried. Yeah, like if he ever got like an anecdote or something. Intersection. I'm seeing some Xeno officers.
You fell off your horse? I wouldn't worry. I bet even the mighty Ataman has fallen once or twice.
Shit, hang on. Hang on. My shit stopped recording, give me a second. I prefer to record just in case something pops up, but it seems I've run out of space on my computer. Yup. Let me delete some shit real quick. Okay. Alright, we're back. Nice. I don't know when it stopped recording, so who knows how much we lost. It doesn't really matter. Like, it's just in case I want to use clips or whatever. Who's Adaman? They haven't mentioned Adaman yet. I don't know, yeah. Can't give you some internet, you're running out of space number. I just let you record. Yeah, it ended and then a notification popped up, but I had the OBS window minimized, so I didn't see it. A young man in uniform comes to the tall, fruitless pear tree Meryl is seated under and offers her a bowl of steamed rice mixed with wheat. She gazes at him longingly.
Here you are.
the VOD.
Thanks again for helping my uncle with
YouTube
his
compresses the shit out of it,
I know
so
it's
if I were to
not much,
download
but
it,
this is all we
it's
have
at
right
like
now.
absolute trash quality. She reaches out a hand and pulls it back awkwardly.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard you had a strong harvest this year.
It's folklore. Oh, adamant? That's actually a good one. A Cossack leader is what I get when I Google it. I'm guessing. Oh, I think it's a title. It's a title, yeah. So it's just they're just referencing one of their leaders.
The past few years were good, it's true. People had to leave to fight, but the land still blessed us. But this year has been strange. Certainly the winter. Soon after planting, the wheat grew wild. The fields are gold, yes, but there's no grain.
Okay, so surely the weather shit is madness, right? Like, come on. Even as he speaks of the failed crops, he still hands the bowl to Meryl.
Eat. You look starving. I've enlisted with the cavalry. There'll be plenty enough food for me there.
You think with all the grass around, they could just, you know, breed cows or some shit?
The cavalry.
The Xeno
Oops.
cavalry.
Xeno cavalry. Next time, oh, hello, Cold Hazard. Welcome in. Wait, hi about what? Meryl forces her cry of Xeno down, lowers her head and begins to eat. That's right, she's a defector. Oh no. Oh, wow, I did not even see her. Yeah, sorry about that. You so love your partner if they were a turncoat working on, but like, they know that and they're really... Yeah, man, Igor did nothing wrong, man, it's fine. Bro's alright.
Are you sure you wouldn't like any food?
I need no sustenance. Thank you for sharing the little food you have left. How may this kindness be repaid?
No
She's
need.
running, yeah?
I'll be leaving soon and there's no work to do right now. You have a beautiful horse. Wish I could have one as lovely as him.
No, I don't think so. I think my chat just kind of scrolled past it because I was reading some shit. Alexei. A commanding voice stops the new recruit mid-sentence.
What are you dawdling for? The team is leaving. Who are you talking to?
Uh-oh.
Just 2 refugees, sir.
Uh-oh. A conscription officer steps forward, his eyes lingering on the strange man covered in white cloth.
Refugees? From where?
Karen says he doesn't need food, but the rest of the Wakens say they need food. Is he lying? Doesn't know or... Wait, do the rest of the Wakens say they need food? I know Apple can eat. I don't think Radio's ever mentioned it. And Lucy, she just takes battery or electricity.
I was.
It might be
looking for
because
a friend there, but
Charon specifically is already
because of
dead,
the war,
right?
I couldn't find.
How would I have been asking that for so long, man? I don't know how Apple would eat. No, man, Apple drinks wine. He is a wine connoisseur. I don't know where it goes or where it comes out, but apparently he does, so fuck me, I guess. Opened. She stammers, blinking wildly over her clumsy lie. Fortunately, the officer's too distracted to notice her embarrassment.
Arcanist, aren't you? We could use your talents.
Fancy, yeah. I just don't know how it goes in.
Room, board, and meals provided.
Apologies, sir. I am only a wanderer. There is no desire to join any party within me.
And I don't have any talents at all, officer. Sir, I can't even hold a gun.
He's really playing that up, isn't she? She's definitely able to hold a gun. We've seen her hold a gun, man. Another lie erupts from her. Another bid to escape desperate times, but the conscription officer takes no interest.
Then you'd better leave soon. This place is crawling with bandits.
Ulrich said he needs it, but it takes really, really long for them to absolutely need food. Oh, really? Because I remember he went on a hunger strike, and Enigma was just like, yeah, that's kind of pointless. He's not going to go hungry. But ate a biscuit and... Oh, wait. Really? What the fuck? Gets recruited for war again. Yeah, she might as well just give in at this point. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with it, because they can't die. Or at least they can't properly die, so, like, they can't starve to death.
Brigands, raiders, ruffians. You didn't bump into any on your way here? Lucky dogs. Though you can thank the Cavalry Corps for that. But even with our efforts, the situation's been getting worse. Somehow they've got new weapons. We might be facing a serious battle.
Even all this way away, they're still fighting?
Why is she, like, they're going to a war zone. That's like Charon's whole thing. I don't know why she's surprised.
The flames of conflicts burn everywhere. This is why I'm asking you to join us. Xeno needs new blood if we're to ever know
New
peace.
blood, yeah.
If you change your mind, come to our camp. It's downstream of the Don, past the city.
The conscription officer turns around. Just then, a dozen newly enlisted Cossacks gather behind him, standing in a little groups of those they know. Ulrich can't drink coffee. No, he can. He's been drinking coffee. And everyone's like, how do you even drink that? They show off their new uniforms, competing over who takes better care of his horse and who Shashka has the most legendary history.
Like
much about Charon's ability. She doesn't know, but like she knows that he's following war. He even told her before they left the Western Front, so I don't know why she's surprised. A fully armed cavalryman gallops in from outside the village, plunging himself between the panicking ranks of recruits. Half of his body is smeared dark with blood, the horse beneath him snorting heavily.
The size of a platoon. What do we do?
Die.
Can you still ride?
Yes, sir.
Then hurry to the city.
Doesn't know she's in a COD game, yeah.
The rest of you,
Bro.
form a blockade. Do not allow the bandits to enter the village.
These bandits are gonna have like some super tech from 1999 or something, man. You're fucked. The conscription officer scans the area. The unsettled young cavalryman enlisted less than half an hour ago look to him as if he is their only savior.
Rookies, there is no escape. Turn your back to the enemy and they will take the opportunity. Take up your weapons. Protect your families.
The boys shake off their scared looks, leaving their huddled groups and shouldering their weapons, albeit a little clumsily.
What? Bandits?
If consciousness is injured, they can die, or the body's damaged too much in life, they can die. Oh, is that the case? Because I mean, like, well, I guess Lucy never actually had her main body get destroyed, right? As Meryl's mind, but Ulrich did, because he did the ritual as well. As Meryl's mind goes blank, she feels Caroline press the reins into her hands.
Let Andreas take you. Leave here, Meryl.
What? What about you?
Bro is already dead.
I'll just run off when danger comes. That is what you said. Do not waste any more
She
time.
literally said that, yeah.
I don't even know where to...
Damn, these rookies are getting absolutely destroyed.
Now go.
Oh, are they actually splitting up here? Is that why Karen gets all tied up? Oh, whoa. Lingering glow, bro. See, it's madness. I told you. What the fuck are these dogs? These are some big ass fucking dogs, man. Military working dog? Alright. Sure, bro. That's... what does this do?
Let me handle the pain. It is here. It's out with you.
The track record for Isla's NPCs is a little grim. Yeah, that dude is... Oh, do I go purple? I don't know.
Don't worry.
I don't fucking know how to play this team, man. Alright, purple it is.
A sacred charge.
Sacred charge.
Peace and quiet. Oh. What I'm good at. Restraint is part of the training. I can hear it. Let me
Marcus
handle the
Burn,
pain. Just another
Marcus
shift.
Thing.
Up and at it. There's strength in restraint.
Strength and restraint. Oh, Karen remembers what Meryl said, but not. Yeah, I mean, I think he's just bullying her, dog. He is literally just making fun of her at this point.
Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes. It is here. Comme l'a scellé le destin.
Higher than the bell tower, and even the clouds.
Since you have Marsha, you should do double pro. Okay, bigger than the horse. Yeah, like what? Those dogs are huge. Actually, I can't remember. Oh, his actual body gets destroyed. It's his back foot. That's true. It could have just been his container that got destroyed. Brain dead playstyle, using it to get through fights quickly. That's true. I could just run aim at. What am I doing, dog?
Andreas,
She can't even ride a fucking horse properly. Nay. She clings to the horse with all her might as she charges at full speed. He charges at full speed. She can't even spare a hand to draw her weapon and fight back.
Don't let her get away! Fire!
Good. A series of crackling gunshots blast past her on all sides. On Andreas.
hold on. Go!
She can't cross the Dawn. Spread out and surround her.
What? The Dawn?
She gathers her courage and opens her eyes, only to find a broad river blocking her escape.
Oh no.
Her mind goes blank again. Andreas can only slow down before the rushing water.
She's slowing down. Don't shoot. You might hit that beauty she's riding.
I like how everyone has an accent and then random bandit is just white as hell.
I'll take her out, and I'll get the horse.
Oh, she got shot. Look at that. It's like a hammer has struck her arm. She loses her balance and falls to one side. Lady, please. Dark, freezing water swallows her in an instant, followed by the piercing pain of a bullet.
No.
The shimmering light through the water above her turns dark.
Commander!
Commander. The chief of staff enters the tent.
Speak.
Speak. Commander's voice is hoarse, yet Sternova delivers her report without pause. The bad guys get the universal treatment. Yeah, actually, though.
Pirivasnaya is lost.
Oh, wow,
we don't know the
okay.
details of the situation, but it's surely devastating. The refugees said they
Bruh,
saw a huge
they did
smoke
not
cloud coming
last.
from the village.
Just slammed out Meryl for the horse. I mean, they need resources, man. Come on.
At least 3 settlements have been attacked. The survivors say the weapons employed were unconventional.
Yup. They got that future tech, bro. You're screwed.
The villages struck are all upstream from here, northeast of Bedigrad. I suggest we quickly position the main force here, here, and here to seize advantageous terrain.
I'm not associated, but the way memories work with characters with bad memory is so weird. Like how Karen can remember certain things and not others. I feel like Karen only remembers stuff about the people that are close to him. Because he only remembers Meryl and everything Meryl says, but everyone else they meet on their journey he just kind of ignores. The chief of staff points out the positions on the military map spread across the table, only to find the commander's focus is elsewhere. The heavy air closes in around Sternova. She falters.
Sir.
Sir.
Headquarters has spoken.
What did they say? They wouldn't interfere with the cavalry corps' tactics, would they?
We withdraw from the Dawn in 2 weeks. We will engage Manus Vindictae in Hungary next month.
Her military instincts prevent her from making sense of this order.
I don't understand, sir. Bandits are killing and robbing civilians in higher numbers than ever. And we've just been told to leave? Are you certain headquarters is fully aware of the
Bro,
situation?
they're just gonna get stormed, it doesn't matter.
They are more aware than any of us. Intelligence gave their conclusion. We've stumbled upon Igor's army.
Igor's army?
Then they should send reinforcements. End the rebels once and for all. Not ask us to run away with our tails between our legs.
Have you seen the relation? Yes, I have. Tactical map, yeah, it just shows us where we are.
There are No reinforcements. Manus Vindicte's army marches on the Foundation headquarters as we speak. The front is under immense pressure. Don't forget that our mission here was to recruit new blood to bolster headquarters defenses. As for Igor, he cut ties with Manus Vindicte after Antarctica. They say some kind of bargain was struck, though the terms remain unknown. Since then, the rebels have crossed no blades with either the Foundation or Xeno. The Joint Committee wants to keep it that way.
So, they want us to leave so we won't fight Igor?
Correct.
Chorto! All this time the Foundation, especially those Hawks, has been belittling Xeno for Igor's betrayal. Yet here they are, still trying to stay in his good graces?
Politicians, Sabina. For them, the two don't clash.
Damn politicians, man.
Politicians? Ha! I'm sick to death of the conniving bastards. To hell with the Foundation, to hell with those ridiculous bird parties, to hell with Irenai, and to hell with...
Okay, that's clearly insubordination, right?
Sabina.
Hint of warning, and his tone fails to stop her.
Their lapdog Lilia. Her support? Don't make me laugh. I know why they sent her. She's both Xeno and Foundation.
Think listings
Her file
they are
says
cool stuff to check
loyalty
out. Oh, okay.
guaranteed after
Yeah, I'll probably just check them
investigation.
all out at the end, since it just seems to mainly be summaries and stuff.
She's a surveillant. Foundation babysitter, monitoring you, me, everyone. So the Dawn doesn't become the next Sao Paulo. It's an insult. A humiliation. Xeno should never have to yield to those so-called Hawks.
Bruh. You're just a soldier.
Have you lost your senses?
Exactly, man. You gotta know your place. The gentle warning proving ineffective, the commander turns to harsh reprimand.
Do you accuse Lieutenant Lilia based on proof, or only because of her ties to the Foundation?
The commander purses his lips, his jaw grinding as if he were chewing on a piece of steel. He bends down, draws out a crumpled letter, and passes it across the table. Cernova takes it, her brows knitting together.
Ivan.
Okay, yeah, actually just crashing out.
Done it. Xeno's fate is inevitable. I write this letter only as a reminder from one friend to another. The Joint Committee is tightening its control over Xeno's military operations. Every commander stationed outside of HQ must be accompanied by a liaison entrusted by the Foundation.
Oh, welcome back, Enrico.
You were once Igor's most trusted subordinate. For that reason alone, the Hawks were planning to torture you during the trial.
Shit.
All I could do was assure the committee of your loyalty, and assign the least capable liaison to you, the Flying Witch.
Least capable? Ain't no way she's taking strays like that, man. That's so sad.
I'm sure you've heard this title before. She has no interest in politics, never writes reports unless forced to, and in many ways shares your temperament. That said, ensure you strictly follow every order, both from Xeno and the Foundation. We must be smart. The burden on you is much heavier than you realize. Do not embarrass us.
Oh, there's Sam again. Yeah, Lilia just taking strays for no reason, man. That was completely uncalled for. The letter is set down, silence falls. After a few heartbeats, muffled shouts carry through the canvas. The Cossacks are struggling with a fierce horse. Is it Andreas? Why is Andreas here?
I'll begin preparations for the withdrawal, if that is your order.
But it is, yeah. Slander, yep. It's only slander if it's not true. The commander lets out a long, weary sigh.
Orders are to assemble all cavalrymen in Belgrade. We hold the city for 2 weeks. Then, we withdraw.
We're withdrawing anyway. Why risk the 2 weeks?
Yeah. Man, why?
For the safety of the Timekeeper.
The Timekeeper?
Yeah. I don't know why Cernova crashed out. Like, come on, you gotta recognize priorities. What are you doing, man?
We've contacted the Cavalry Corps in the Downriver Basin. Lieutenant Lydia's communication device was damaged during the battle, but she has returned to her post safely.
That's a relief.
However, according to her report, it's all but confirmed that Igor's rebels have shown up at the Eastern Front. Burton, is it possible to delay your plans to travel to Belgrade? A conflict is highly likely to break out there.
There's no need to hide intel from the trusted
Kriya's
few.
privately conveyed to me a message about Erd. It said there's some information to be gleaned about her in Belgrade. I'm not sure how dependable it is. But since it concerns Erd's whereabouts, I have no choice but to go.
I appreciate you sharing the source of your information with me. But Kriya's...
Madame Z betrays a rare look of surprise.
Before the Antarctic operation, he was just a liaison of the Foundation's military department, responsible for communication and coordination between the Foundation and the Xeno Task Force. He got promoted after we entered this era. But all information held by the Foundation concerning Erd is strictly controlled, only accessible to the authorized few. And he's not one of them. More likely than not, this information came directly from the Hawks. They're using you to obtain information they can't legally acquire themselves. And Kriya's is their intermediary.
Locating Erd has been my primary mission since the 8th storm. A mission that may prove useful to the Foundation, don't you think?
If this information really does help you find Erd, then yes, it would be good news for everyone, no matter their affiliation. But in the Hawks' eyes, you owe them one. They might hold this over you if and when the time comes for you to choose a side. What's more,
Just say no, bro.
the expansion of Team Timekeeper was spearheaded by the Hawks.
Still think Kratos is a Manus plant, but I can't prove it. I don't know. Dude seems way too zealous to be a traitor. Or like a plant, even. Like, he seems a little overly careful about it. Madame Z's voice is gentle but persuasive. She sincerely hopes the young lady before her will not be drawn into the whirlpool of politics.
I know you have no political inclinations, but the Hawks are creating an image that you are working with them.
Bro.
I'm not saying this to stop you, Vertin. I simply want to keep you abreast of what's happening inside Foundation.
Thank you, Madam Z. I'm ready for whatever lies ahead. Please accept my official application to travel to Belgrade.
You just kind of let her do whatever, huh? Only by stepping into the flood can one uncover the secrets hidden beneath the water.
I see. After the Joint Committee's admonition, Admiral Sohm ordered the Cavalry Corps to prioritize the safety of the city.
Can't improve Kratos meme, yeah.
Safe for a time.
You might not be interested in politics, but yeah, exactly. Like, she's just gonna get dragged in no matter what.
Attitude towards Igor now?
I think he hates Manus. Yeah, that's the read I'm getting. Like, the man is very, very motivated against Manus.
Igor is the enemy.
I can't see him being a plant.
Reports from the Western Front state
Makes it well seem, yeah.
the Manus.
But we just want to do our thing, man. Why they gotta be like this?
We're currently re-evaluating Igor's motivations. That said, the committee does hope to avoid making enemies. Our relationship with Xeno has become somewhat fragile since the real war began. Permission granted, Timekeeper. Pack your bags. I'll have Sharon deliver the paperwork to
Sharon.
Thank you, Madam Z. I'll do my best to return before the war breaks out.
As she turns, a soft sigh comes from behind her.
You always follow your own judgment, Vertin. A precious quality in this era. I hope he never changes.
Section. How many nodes are in this patch? These are long-ass notes, dog. Whether friend or foe, it never hurts to understand them first. Read the letter. Dear Verton, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm sorry I won't be able to see you off. Things have piled up due to factional disputes within the Foundation. We live in such chaos that even an organization as self-professedly rational as the Foundation cannot avoid being swept into the political whirlpool. I wish you safe travels to the Eastern Front. I've enclosed a copy of Commander Ivan Ivanovich Borokov's file. We're about to enter the jurisdiction of the Xeno Cavalry Corps. Ivan and Igor have known each other since childhood. Both of them come from an old village downstream of the Don, yet fate drove them apart along the same muddy roads. They once commanded 2 separate units within Xeno, nominally independent, but with an unspoken understanding that lingered between them. Commander Ivan is difficult to gauge. According to the records, he's plain-spoken and awkward in social settings, which has earned him Admiral Som's high praise as a loyal and trustworthy man. However, I must caution you, don't place complete trust in him. Hearts rust in more time, especially those of soldiers who have endured betrayal and hard choices. Moreover, the bond between Ivan and Igor may pose hidden risks. In times like these, you'll have to weigh trust and suspicion for yourself. Winter is coming to the dawn. The damp cold settles heavily over riverside cities this time of year. Along with the file, I've included several packets of ginger tea. Steep it in hot water and drink. It helps ward off the chill. Zhang Zhixi. November 25. We got a date. I just not do my jump, keep away from this ball. 26 notes. Okay, I think we can make it to 13 shortly. The political talk at stage 3 is really important. If people miss it, they could easily misinterpret the future narrative. That makes sense, yeah.
Ah, we meet again.
Oh boy, angry lady.
Isn't much of a surprise. Your move from the Western Front to the Eastern one is utterly predictable.
Thanks, I guess.
Running around like a lost chick following after her mother hen. Really
What did I miss? Just the setup for the story, really. Basically the Eastern Front is kind of going to hell right now.
Will you ever learn to stand on your own? When will you grow up?
She's more than just a mother, that's crazy.
She's key to saving the world. That's what you're saying? I'm tired of it. Tired of sick jokes like this, with self-important ideologues bragging about securing a bright future for everyone. You hear any cheers or laughter? Nope, because everyone who believed in their causes already died fighting for them. If you ask me, we should hang some of those big shots in public. It wouldn't bring peace, of course, but maybe the rest of us would feel a little relief. Come, take a seat. I've set your favorite chair facing east. The view's better that way. Not to mention that the river helps wash away the stench of corpses.
Thanks, bro. Very cool. Beneath the silence, newly emerging darkness covers the land. Yeah, we'll see if we can make it to 13. We got a good 2 hours before I need to go to bed.
Hey! I got something!
Oh,
Sasha,
both up. Right, I forgot about that. I forgot I could just quit out and do it again. I'll check it out online for that one. Not far from the camp, Sergei has been watering the horses while he fishes, undeterred by the danger brewing across the steppe. The fishnet he failed to steal last year ended up in his pack before he left home. Old Somov put it there himself.
Got it! Bog, Swami, this is...
Must be a big one. Come on, Sasha, put your back into
Oh, we're pulling up Meryl, god damn it. The 2 young men were children of this very river, use all their strength to drag the fishnet through the riverbank.
Have you ever caught a fish this big before?
Never. The fish done all the growing this year instead of the crops? Just a bit further. Grab tight.
There's actually an afterthought, the other one is more important. Okay. I'll need to go look at that one though.
3.
They stumble back as they finally haul the net ashore.
Go check it out. I dare say even my dedushka has never seen fish so big.
Sergei runs to the net and entangles the cords like an expert. Yep. That's not a sound a fish would make.
Huh?
That's a person. Oh my god. Wait, who's... This is Lilia? Okay, I don't think they know her. Maybe?
What kind of fish is it, Sergei?
Sasha hurries over to join him.
Sasha!
Beautiful girl came right out of a fairy tale. Yeah, actually, though. She's not dead. Isn't that crazy?
Have you lost your mind?
Do you not have eyes, my guy?
Help me.
Blin, hurry up, will you? It's a living person. We have to take her to camp.
Chapter 8 with Sotheby's? Oh, with the... Yeah, where we got fish out of the lake, river. I know what a female looks like. Apparently not, man. The sound of dozens of horses neighing at once echoes from somewhere far away. Nothing but Pale Girl vibes this chapter. Just this chapter? No, man. For a while now. Please.
Where am I?
Warm, dry air sweeps across her cheeks. She hears a crackle of burning willow sticks.
You're
Tried to veal a maxing ain't no
Try
way.
getting to your feet.
My head's spinning. I can hardly...
Whoa, easy now. Just try and take a few steps. It'll help, trust me.
Meryl doesn't know how she gets to her feet. All she remembers is swaying as she somehow pulls herself upright.
What is this
The more than
place?
sung level of girl found the suitcase that balanced him out. Yeah, apparently. God damn.
Relax. You're in the Xeno Cavalry Corps camp.
That's not gonna make her
It's
relax.
safe here.
Ain't no way.
Xeno? Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Runs from Xeno, ends up in Xenobase, yeah. At least she wasn't eaten by fish like Sotheby, yep. That name is like a hell-bent killer pursuing her to the ends of the earth. I still have to wonder what she thought coming all the way here, man. Jesus. Sergei doesn't notice the unusual panic that grips her. To him, she's simply a frightened, lost girl. Maybe Lilia doesn't know her. Maybe Yvonne doesn't know her either. Mara looks around and sees a soldier in a different uniform working towards her.
Sergei,
She did no, she did
heard
not.
you
That's what I'm
found a
saying.
girl.
She looks very different.
No, it can't be.
Oh, wait, does she know
We
her?
fished her out of the river, Lieutenant.
Ain't no way.
She just woke up.
And you just brought her straight into camp? She's obviously not a local. What if she's a rebel spy, huh?
Sure, she's not a local, but she doesn't seem like a bandit either.
Lilia steps closer and stares at her for a long while. I don't think they've met yet.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. What's your name?
She falters before she can say the false name she created. Under Lieutenant Lilia's piercing gaze, the girl loses the courage to lie.
Meryl.
Meryl.
Meryl. Not from around here, then. How'd you end up in the water?
You know Meryl's problem would disappear if she just turns in. I don't think she's allowed to resign. Like, I'm pretty sure at this point she's just conscripted. Just failing all her deception checks in this chapter. Yeah, actually, though.
I came seeking refuge near the river, and then I was chased by some people. Bandits or something. I tried to escape, but I fell off my horse and into the river.
Not just the deception checks, man. All the checks. They own your ass. Yeah, exactly. Hearing her tale of misfortune, Lilia shakes her head helplessly and turns to Sergei.
Send her somewhere safe after she recovers. We'll decamp tomorrow morning, station in Tamarovka for a day, and then head to the city. Commander's orders.
Danu, that's my home. I can visit my aunt and uncle. I can sleep in my own bed for a night.
You'll have to apply for leave to do that. You eaten anything,
Look
Meryl?
kind of wide. Did I?
Still got
Is
some
the camera
meat from
fucked?
the Foundation.
What do you mean? Looks fine to me. Also, of course, twice a day.
Canned meat.
The temptation of canned meat outweighs all fear of the Foundation. She swallows her saliva. After the lieutenant leaves, Sergei returns to his usual complaining.
Too bad I only caught you today, huh?
Just physically. Yeah, that just kind of happens sometimes, you know? Balls.
Don't worry.
Whoops.
It's not every day you fish a person out of the river. Oh, by the way, you can stay at my uncle's when we arrive in Tamarovka if you like. It's no Zimny Dvorets, but it's better than a tent, that's for sure.
You live with your uncle?
Yeah. Father died at the front 4 years ago, and my mother was sick. Lost her 2 years later. My aunt and uncle took me in. I do have to do farm work to earn my keep, but that's no big deal.
Was her 1999 years? Yeah, ain't no way, man.
How about you?
It's possible. I don't know if they'll
Where
keep
are you
this
from?
design though. I feel like this design is still a little bit
said you
plain
were a
for
refugee.
a
Where's
playable
your
character.
family now?
The girl stares at the empty ground before her. Spam mail cannon 999. Remember the Silver World one? Yeah. It's just canned meat, man. Even the ever slippery Sergei loses his smile. He can't help but think of that winter when his mother lay dying.
An orphanage took me in. I grew up there. Are there many locals in the cavalry? Like you?
Yeah, most of us actually. Back when Zeno first got here, there were only 1,000 people. The cavalry corps didn't even exist.
So no one would know who she is.
When
Good.
the famine struck the steppe, and even potatoes wouldn't grow, the cavalry gave us food and shelter. So I thought, maybe it wouldn't be too bad to join them. At least then I could save some
Meryl
food for my
backstory?
family.
Meryl Sergei. I'm still convinced Sergei's fucking dying, dog.
But you've enlisted in an army. You'll have to fight.
But I haven't had to yet. And everyone's alive and fitter than ever. Isn't that enough?
A fail boy meets fail girl sort of way, yeah.
Friends already, huh?
I do feel like they're setting them up as foils of each other. Though it depends on how Meryl develops after this. She precisely tosses a can of meat into Meryl's arms.
Nothing for
Bunch
me,
of ones
Lieutenant?
together. Don't know how old Sergei. We don't know how old Sergei is. Yeah, he seems pretty young.
Too slow. Got to get it yourself now.
Fail in love. Oh no. Meryl, silent among her chatter, stares at the Foundation symbol on the can for a long while. Finally, she slips her index finger under the ring and pulls the can open. She lowers her head and sips the oily gravy. Oh look, Druvis. Oh wait, no, this is where Charon died, right?
I thought you would lead
Yeah,
us.
yeah, this
We
room
had
is...
done. I thought you were like me, a man with ambition.
Okay, I was thinking this was from his character story, but I don't think so.
But look what you've become. A coward. You buckled while I stood tall.
Oh.
I have far excelled you, Igor. And the world will worship me for
Who
it.
the fuck is talking? This does not sound like even. What the hell? He whips out his pistol, aims at the tall figure blocking his way, and pulls the trigger only to hear the faint clicking of the click of the firing pin.
No mortal can transcend
Utal, we've heard that name. His opponent calmly draws his shashka.
Your arrogance has gone beyond your means, turning you cruel and foolish. How disappointing. You can't kill me, Igor. You...
Let's kill him, bro. Okay, this guy looks like an NPC. Alright, man. Shouts, gunfire, curses, his men shove past one another and hooves kick up in almost scalding dust.
Bring everyone here. Separate the Arcanists from the humans. Xeno's captives in their own line. Move it, slackers!
I would love to watch the stream. I mean, you can always just watch the VOD if you want to. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. Thanks for popping in, though. This was definitely a Moga future playable character. Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah, definitely. He wakes from his restless dreams. Incense still lingers in the air around him, the hateful scent of henbane clinging to his nostrils.
Useless. I knew that witless ritualist was not to be trusted.
General Krutov.
It's no. This is Manus, right? Surely Manus. As if having unforeseen that the man in the tent would wake, an oddly dressed ritualist slips inside.
You have awoken, yet the incense has yet to fade.
Brother.
I suggest you return to your dreams until
Come on,
you're
man.
capable of overcoming your nightmare.
You cannot tell me this is not a Manus character. Fuck off.
Enough of your riddles and trickery. Why are you here?
Like, Krutov should still be on our side, yes? Allegedly.
Captives. The first batch has arrived.
Then you do as we agreed. Take the Arcanists and leave the rest to me. What part of that do you not
Madame
understand?
Raymond. Ain't no way. Madame Raymond lived? That's crazy. What old? Is she that old? I don't...
Is a peculiar
Oh, she is kind of old, I
individual
guess, yeah.
among the captives.
What the hell is this dude? But she is ritualist.
We didn't discuss how to deal with them.
Unawakened. Those can be particularly useful. What do you know of it?
He's dead as hell.
Thanks to the knowledge bestowed
Okay, they
by
know she's
her,
mad. Okay, so this is
I
not
was able to
aligned
gain
with
some
us. Sure.
insight. Though I'm surprised to have encountered it here.
Bestowed by her.
It seems the human fools named it after a mythological deity. As
Mythological.
if by doing so, it would somehow render it capable of resting their sinful souls in peace.
He sounds like a young Animus. Ain't no way.
Interesting.
Ain't no way, man. I think she's more. She sounds more like Romanian, that sort of variant, than German, though. I like how the camp is just the same thing, but they just put blue on the soldiers. That's kind of funny. Between the thudding of sandbags hitting the ground, bursts of gunfire echo through the camp. Having already given his life to the tragedy of this age, Karen has already sensed what is happening around him. He wants to leave, but cannot move. Not long ago, a ritualist scratched a series of symbols beneath his feet, binding him to the spot.
Charon, is it?
And reincarnated. He senses the approaching footsteps only when they are already close, then turns towards the voice.
Why did you kill those who surrendered?
Well, too many mouths to feed. There isn't enough food across the entire Dawn to keep everyone alive through the winter.
You could have set them free. They were only civilians. They would cause you no trouble.
Civilian implies civilization. Civility, wouldn't you say? The Cossacks are barbarians. Setting them free would only bolster my enemies. I will not take the
I mean,
risk.
he's not wrong. Karen lowers his head in silence. It seems there are no words left in him.
Intriguing. Just as the ritualist said. Tell me, are you able to foresee a man's death?
The shadow of death lingers over these grasslands. Countless will die in a killing driven by starvation and hatred. That is what brought me here.
Krutov looks off to the edge of the camp where the yellow pasture grass bows gently on the small rises. Amadan is a Cossack leader, right? Yes. Cossack, yeah. A gunfire crackles again, along with the sound of something crashing to the ground.
A shadow, you say? I see a man walking the grasslands, the dead nourishing the soil. He stands amid a bountiful harvest. I am that man.
Yeah, not with that face you want, bro. You are an NPC,
Your
my
shadow
guy.
of death means nothing. What I need is a precise prophecy, one for a single man. For me.
Oh, he's
I
scared, is he?
cannot do such a thing, nor is there any desire to.
I am offering you a chance, Awakened. Serve me and my army, and I will spare you the ritualist's hand.
Over punchable male villains every time. I appreciate that.
Ritualist.
Ritualist. Krutov gestures towards the binding ritual beneath Charon with his chin.
This is her work. She tells me you dispelled another incantation cast by her kind on a human soldier. She's desperate to tear you apart and see how you did it. Some special arcane skill.
Oh, is she talking about Braun?
Trust me, what she will do to you is one thing you do not want to foresee.
I don't think Charon can even feel pain, dog. He's been shot before.
Manus Vindicte.
Ah, so you can see some specifics. Well, what is your decision?
Just lie.
No. Neither your enemy nor your ally. There is nothing I can do for you but bury the dead.
Krutov fixes a sharp gaze on Charon as if he could tear through the cloth covering his face with sight alone. Bro, just give him the stare. Penance glare, let's go.
You're just like the rest of them. One bad decision after another.
His cursing seems to be directed at some invisible onlooker rather than at Charon.
And I am left to right their wrongs. It seems only I can. I gave you your chance, freak.
Is a name calling necessary? Strange gazes. Soldiers' heads lowered, lips sealed with orders. Bro's racist as fuck, yeah, apparently. I mean, he's siding with the Manus, he kind of has to be. That's kind of like a prerequisite, isn't it? Wait, why? 1,000... Okay, the cavalry corps reconnaissance team reaches the village first. The villagers are on alert, eyeing the soldiers from their doorways.
You heard, Meryl? A Foundation big shot's coming to the village. That's a first.
Is it Grace? Or is it Burton?
Big shot? Who?
Meryl unconsciously reaches for her mask, suddenly realizing that she lost it during her escape.
Not sure. But the commander needs to welcome them personally.
It's probably Burton.
Forget it. None of
And
our
then
business.
flashes him and then he died of shock. Yeah, just take off the shroud and like scar this man for life. Come on.
Natash! Huh?
Natash. As they pass a nearby house, Sergei seems to spot an old acquaintance in a doorway. He leans forward to greet her, but she shuts the door in his face. Damn, nobody likes this guy. The hostility radiating from the onlookers in every direction makes Meryl want to curl into a ball.
Sergei, isn't this your hometown? Why are they staring at you like that?
I don't know. It's not like I've made that many enemies. Just one or two at most. Anyway, let's go meet my uncle. See that house with the iron sheeting? That's our home.
Bro's poor as hell. Meryl follows his finger to a house with a blue iron-shaped roof. A man holding a cane stands in the yard. Sergei takes off his hat and excitedly waves it in the air.
Daddy Pietro!
The old man only strikes the ground with his cane. His heavy blink seems to say, "Don't start, boy."
What's going on?
Maybe something happened? Should we go ask him?
Sergei never expected his return home to be so dispirited. His uncle pulls him aside. Meryl follows behind.
What's wrong, Daddy Pietro?
You tell me, did your commander say you'd fight those bandits or not?
Of course.
When?
That I don't know. It's a military secret.
Word is you're going to the city, the lot of you. So, where does that leave the rest of us, The villagers need protecting too.
The young man can't think of an answer. He can only stand in awkward silence. The uncle sighs and grips his nephew's shoulder hard with a slim yet powerful hand.
All right, Seriosha, I understand. Everything's packed and ready to go. Come, we're leaving to your cousins in Petrovka.
Daddy Pietro, Could you just tell me what's going on? I'm not deserting Zeno.
At least one of them isn't. Sergei checks off his uncle's hand. The old man's neck flushes red with embarrassment and anger. He turns and glances at Meryl. If you read the sandbag so you didn't click on, you'll find out that he betrayed Zeno with Igor at the same time. Okay, that makes sense.
It's fine. She's a friend.
I kind of got that from, you know, them having madness in the camp. I'm not gonna lie.
Cavalry is leaving us here to die, and the refugees from upstream. They said there are tens of thousands of bandits up there. I don't know where they all came from, but your cavalry's nothing compared to that, right? You'll never fight them all off. And keep this quiet, but the Kolduni left and joined the bandits.
Okay, so I looked up Kolduni, and it says they are stuffed dumplings. So I don't think that's correct.
Stor? They said they'd punish anyone who stands with the cavalry when they return.
You watch as the cavalry corps soldiers passing by the village entrance.
If you can't fight them off, they'll burn the village to ashes. So, are you coming with us? Yes or no?
I see Lily.
Oh. A small group of reinforcements makes its slow advance across the grassland. The transport team carrying guns and artillery rumbles close behind.
That must be the commander of the Xeno cavalry beside her.
The cavalry corps officers awaiting them ride out to the head of the team to guide them to their destination. Before the commander can reach them, an old friend steps forward to greet the timekeeper.
Capitan, why did the Foundation send you here? Isn't exactly the safest place in the world right now.
I applied for it. There's something I need to find in Beregrad. Don't give me that look, Lilia. Madame Z approved it.
All right, what Z says goes.
I'm glad to see you safe and sound, Miss Lilia. Your message had us worried.
Huh. The Foundation seriously needs to update their communication devices. At least make them bulletproof.
Manor approaches as they chat.
Timekeeper.
Commander Ivan, it's a pleasure to meet you. If you could, a brief walkthrough of the situation in Beregrad and the surrounding areas would be most helpful.
Most helpful?
Of course. But tell me, where did that company behind you spring from? I received no word in our communications.
We just teleported. Oh, do they not have the teleportation tech yet? Banner's eyes settle on a small detachment within the reinforcements, about 100 soldiers strong, led by a red-haired knight. Uh-oh. The knight notices him too. She dismounts and steps forward. Meryl, you're fucked.
I am the medic of the Foundation Special Unit 12. Behind me are the soldiers returning from the front lines, and our field medical team.
I too tried to find out why they use that name for Arcanus and I couldn't find anything. Kolduni? Yeah, I have no idea because what I looked up didn't match up with anything.
Every one of them is willing to enlist in the cavalry.
More like, why are they
fight
here?
Against the bandits.
Reinforcements, I guess. Look at that.
Good to know. Go to Colonel Sabina Sternova. You will see your men settled.
Settled.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander. The knight leads a special unit away. But he's still standing in the middle of multiple conflicts, yeah. She's just going into every active war zone for very little reason, man. What the hell? There's no reinforcement. I think it's more to keep Burton from getting herself killed, is my guess, than like actual reinforcements.
The scattered bandit forces are converging upstream of the Dawn. They carry Xeno weaponry, though their identity is yet unknown. Most likely, this is Igor's doing, though we've kept clear of them thus far, as headquarters ordered. Villages have been plundered. Many have fled downstream, yet most cling to their homes.
The commander lifts his eyes from the map, still deep in thought.
Xeno has ordered the cavalry station in Beregrad until your mission is complete. We ride at dawn.
Many of your cavalrymen are locals from the era. What do they think of Igor?
So, okay, that could have guessed that Ivan was probably someone
What
who actually
happened in
crossed
Sao
the
Paulo
farms.
is classified.
Makes
To
sense.
them, he's a warlord like any other. We do have a controlled route to the city, but, Timekeeper, are you certain you wish to enter? The rebels could strike at any moment.
The number of Arcanists the Foundation sends here and from the sandbox is extremely large. I feel like they know that this is probably a very big point of interest.
Yes. I'll complete my mission quickly. Hopefully before any conflict arises.
I see. Then tell me the details of your mission so that I may lend my hand.
There's a place in the city called the Amber Room. It's said to hold an important
There's like
clue about
mages
the
in
storm.
Russian. Okay. That makes more sense, because what I looked up gave me dumplings.
Does it sound familiar at all, Commander?
Not the Yantarne Komnata in St.
Amber Room.
Petersburg, I presume. We're a long way off from there.
There's a place in the city called the Amber Room. It's said to hold an important clue about the storm. What the fuck is the Amber Room, bro?
Then no. Can't say it does. It seems I cannot aid you much in this.
That Blue Talk wants to show how different people see Arcanists, like there's a good inside them or something like that. You know? Or just like how different cultures view them, yeah. Because we've had some of that with like India and Vienna and France. With how they treat their Arcanists. Commander pauses, then asks the question that's been gnawing at him since the Timekeeper's arrival.
Timekeeper, may I ask, besides your storm investigation,
No.
are you also here to deal with the Golden
What
Family?
the fuck do you want me to do about that, man? What?
We tried ourselves, but Xeno soldiers have little experience in
Oh
arcane
wait,
matters.
why didn't we bring Druvis with us? Holy shit.
Unearth the root.
She could have fixed this shit
I
easy.
didn't receive any information on that matter. But I'll keep an eye out for you.
I see. The cavalry will aid you in any way we can, but with our strength as it is, I cannot guarantee the safety of Belgrade.
I'm not sure how much it will help, but I heard reinforcements are on the way. The newly formed Flying Witch Company will arrive soon, along with a new broomstick for Lilia.
Lilia suddenly perks up.
Xeno reformed the Flying Witches.
No. This unit belongs to the Foundation. Lilia, committee member Irenai asks if you'll serve as its temporary captain. What do you say?
It'd be kind of crazy if she was literally the historical, Lily of the Flying Witches. Sternova gestures to a lonely, empty house, rather than just
We
being
haven't
a,
seen the owner of this place for 2 years. The elder said
reference.
you can stay here for a few days.
This is spacious.
Yo, Echo, what's up? If you ignore its decrepit state, it is a fairly decent place for a short stay.
Yeah. The stable
In
in the
one part
yard still
18,
needs
she has
some
an
fixing
Imperial
up,
crown.
so the cavalry will have to take care of your horse, if you don't mind.
That would be kind of you. Thank you very much.
It's no big deal. What's one more horse to feed?
Well, apparently quite a lot, actually. Sternova hands the key to Marsha and leads her course away. Just as Marsha is about to slip the key inside the lock, a rustling sound catches her attention.
Is that a rat?
The sound a rat would make. A small black shadow vanishes behind the once leafy elm in the corner of the yard.
Or a child from the village? Never mind. I need to rest.
It's Meryl. It's fucking Meryl, man. She hears it again. She looks over to the same spot. Meryl is so bad at this. Holy shit. Bro. From behind the elm, a head peeks out, briefly meeting her eyes. Bro. Why is she so bad at this? Oh my god. This time, the shadow doesn't hide itself behind the tree, but disappears in the glow of an arcane skill. Halfway there or something, I don't know how many knows are. I just finished it. Apparently 26.
Vanished? Just like that?
Bro, this could be a threat. Marsha draws her weapon and moves towards the fading arcane light. A shadow flashes past once more.
What? That was definitely a person.
She'll get fucking bludgeoned, bro.
A person sneaking in the shadows around the cavalry
26, that's what I heard, yeah.
Suspicious, to be sure.
A spy, perhaps?
A strange sound. Its direction is exposed again. Also, these notes are really long, so 26 seems quite beefy. Turning, Marcia stares intently.
Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Is that a fiddler crab? On the dawn step?
Is her ability to turn into a fucking crab, bro? Why did she drown if she can turn into a crab? The knight runs towards the dubious fiddler crab at an astonishing speed. Her heavy armor doesn't seem to slow her down in the slightest. In this desperation, her opponent flees sideways towards the outskirts of the village, but there is no escape. The knight is closing in on the crab. Bro. All Meryl had to do was stay the fuck away, and she would be fine.
It's an honor to meet you.
That's a big goddamn crab. Oh, this was mentioned in the web event. I just remembered. Because I was wondering if the crab was fucking, the guy, Tyra, but it's not. It's Meryl, who apparently can turn into a goddamn crab.
Just another shift. I can hear it. It is he.
That was probably out of order. It's fine.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant. La charme
The tremors of fate.
No, when that crab appeared, and I thought Menace of the Crab. That's what I was thinking as well, yeah.
Gotcha.
Forced into a corner, the fiddler crab snaps its oversized claws in the air.
Enough, shapeshifter. This is absurd. How would a fiddler crab make it out
Absurd.
into the plain?
Well, there's a river right there.
Might I remind you that you're too big to be a crab?
Why a crab, though? Can she only turn into a crab? Actually useless. The same glow returns, lights around the fiddler crab bending and distorting. It reveals the figure of a girl. Goddamn hair. The newly appointed medic of the 12th god locks eyes with her team's deserter.
Hey, nice to see you again.
Bruh. All she had to do was stay away.
Meryl? How did you...
Oops, I didn't mean to skip that. Marcia steps forward. Caught at last, Meryl squats down, covering her head with both hands.
Don't hurt me. I'll tell you everything.
You mean to say you plan to stay here until the war is over?
Well, I don't really have much choice. At least with the cavalry, I won't starve.
And if the storm comes, what then?
You fucking die.
I'll be fine. I took an equilibrium umbrella with me. And maybe in the next era, I'll find a safer place to stay.
Her face sinks.
Oh no! I lost it when the bandits chased me.
Back to square one. You're fucked. The knight grabs her face with both hands, pressing her cheeks tight together.
This is serious, Meryl.
Oops.
Do you have any idea what they do to deserters? Do you think hiding with Zeno will prevent the Foundation from finding you? You may survive one storm, but
Why
what
does it
about
keep-
the next? And the others after that?
Please, Marcia.
How will you know which era the storm will take us to next?
Marcia, come, please.
Let's go.
Honestly, what am I to do with you?
Meryl hangs her head, rubbing her reddened cheeks. This should be a CG, yeah.
So,
So much for that. Weak man wishes to evolve the monkey, but Meryl wishes to accelerate the crab. Why a crab, though? And what? Is that literally all she can turn into? That's so funny. How did she get hired, dog?
Don Cossack's home, and heard the timekeeper was going the same direction, so we met
That's why
on the
Bones
road
is
and
not gonna
traveled
pay.
the rest of the way together. Now that I have arrived, Kreas has requested I stay by the timekeeper's side until she completes her mission.
Fan art of this scene, yeah.
You're not going to bring me back to Craeus, are you?
Marsha leans against a worn pillar, looking deeply downcast.
If only I could. But with Craeus comes the Foundation. Either way, I'll be sure to bring you back. Running around alone out here is far more dangerous than anything the Foundation could do.
Meryl knows that there's nothing left she can do.
Does anybody else here know you, aside from me?
No.
She's not even going to mention the fact that Carolyn was probably kidnapped. The image of the young Foundation big shot appears in Meryl's mind. She shakes her head, trying to erase those gray eyes from her memory. Has she met? She hasn't met Burton, has she?
I know the Timekeeper
Oh.
and Lieutenant Lily.
Oh, okay, she knows of them. Okay.
He tells
Right, because they're
that they know
probably
me.
pretty big,
But
big
Sonata,
deals.
Verton's assistant. I'm not so sure.
They were classmates.
We were classmates for a few years, but we didn't
They're
talk
desperate for money. The voice acting, yeah, most likely.
I see. Stay close with me then. And don't let Sonetto see you. It would be best if we solve this without any interference from a third party.
So Sonetto's definitely seeing her then.
Paravian and I may be able to plead your case.
Paravian's here
But if we're
too?
to have any chance of being successful, you can't run away. Not
Oh, wait, no, she's talking about when she brings her back. A sharp noise breaks the silence, starting the still nervy Meryl. She jerks her head up, but sees only a few swirling trails of condensation lingering in the sky. Oh my god, it's chemtrails. Marsha looks up too, but she shows no sign of alarm.
It's the Foundation's flight unit. They're here.
Meryl anamorphs into a crab. After Burton left the class, Meryl came in from her. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing as well, yeah. Because there was like a good, 4 years between the two? Strange gazes. Time doesn't become a new form of competition. Fiddler crab shapeshifting for dummy. Oh, is this just like a generic arcanum anyone can cast? Sonetto returned after 2 hours and 36 minutes. Hans Levis returned after 1 week. Cyril Amon returned the following day at the same time, abandoned practice, claiming to hear the sound of tsunamis in their nightmares. Lark von Stur returned after 5 days and 6 hours. Meryl returned after 2 days and 3 hours. Aside from Senator Meryl, all returns showed claw marks along the spine and traces of salt residue. Going forward, this book may only be borrowed under teacher supervision. So, Sonetto can turn into a crab, is what you're telling me. That's certainly a thumbnail idea if Meryl ever becomes playable. I wouldn't need like actual art skills for that, please. I could probably figure it out. The Foundation sees the value of becoming. It's inevitable. They all must become crab. A son's confession. Accept changing times as farmers accept the coming of winter. Faster. Oh, she has her new outfit now? Lilia speeds low across the plain, the newest flying broomstick model cutting a narrow V shape through the grass.
Lieutenant, we're losing sight of you. Then you better learn how to get your speed up to 240 in 5 seconds.
She couldn't and gave up. Wait. Need Vindicate power crab metal. Didn't even know it, Rob. It gives me a hope for her abilities when she becomes playable. Maybe she realized she couldn't and gave up. Meryl? No, man. She just... Oh, if you mean Sonetto, probably not. Like, Sonetto's way smarter, come on. Being a crab support. That's definitely gonna be her Udimo, for sure, right? A series of vague replies comes through the communicator. Their voices strained as they struggle to catch up to their captain.
But at this height, according to the manual...
Bro, these people.
The manual? That's for nerds. Are you nerds? Move into split formation and prepare to climb. Brooms up. Copy that.
24 flying witches, 24, follow their leader into the clouds above, slicing the sky in two with their vertical trails.
Hold altitude. See the targets by the river. Yes,
That's by
Lieutenant.
the river.
the targets from both sides, avoid friendly fire, and die!
Die.
It's an honor to meet you.
Crap. New skin not being playable as Borderland. I feel like they'll do something with it. Just not anytime soon. Okay, is there a mechanic I need to follow? Can I just kill these things? Let's see.
Let me handle that. It is here.
A ripple stirred.
These sheets are my wings!
Their strength in
Oh, is it just gonna force 1 damage every time? Yup. Lilia alter trust? Ain't no way. I feel like they had a great opportunity to excuse alters by just having them be different time versions, but they decided not to do that, which is interesting.
Just another chef.
Restraint is part of the training.
I can hear it. What I'm good at.
I forgot to bring it. It wouldn't have mattered for this fight. It wouldn't have mattered for this fight.
Wait, it's the Foundation's comms we're
It feels like an Italian meal yet to be made, yeah.
We'll use a flare instead.
But yeah, I need to remember to put in dude.
Clear?
Clear. Yeah, because they just take 1 damage every time, so it's not like A-Knight would have been able to do anything. Also, a set of Plasma Looted that doesn't have a skin. You mean the flaming one, right? I've wanted that as a skin for a long time, man. Semmelweis has her Foundation outfit that I really wish she would get.
That one even as tough as
So many outfits that we just don't get. It's so dumb. Still here. Boom. After a successful firing dive, the two flight teams effortlessly reunite in the sky. They rendezvous, hover, and merge into a single formation. The howl of engines quickly drowns out the commander's conversation as the flight unit descends onto the open ground outside Tamarovka. With her feet firm on the ground, Lilia passes her broom to her second in command. Oh. The swirling air around her sends Lilia's pristine uniform fluttering like a flag in the wind. She walks straight towards the cavalry and Foundation leaders who stand at the entrance of the village observing and training.
New broom's nice. Rookies aren't too bad either.
That is such a
Only
cool
problem
outfit,
is
man.
they rely on the tech too much. Should spend a little more time on their arcane skills.
That is a really cool outfit.
I have to say, I never thought I'd wear a Foundation uniform.
She would shoot the shotgun, said hell yeah. Hell
Don't
yeah.
tell me I have to follow the committee's orders from now on.
Yes, that was supposed to introduce us to the new mechanic of the chapter, but I think most of us just turned it without Lily, yeah. I don't know what the mechanic was, but it's not gonna matter.
You're still on team time.
It's not gonna fucking matter.
Your new uniform's just for easy identification while you're acting as flight captain.
Okay, but like the new uniform leaves a lot less
All right.
visible.
You have some time to sharpen your little birds, but conflict rides fast. Work quick. The Foundation swore us enough fuel and ammunition for your entire unit, and more besides. You alone have access to it. No applications, no paperwork. Just go directly to the quartermaster.
Mechanic may be cute, but after what makes it so ignorable. What is the mechanic? Is it just the witches come in and blast the target after a turn?
Nice. I'll make sure the rookies never step foot on the ground.
Mr. Iranai said that this is the Esu Noi Nvuavua Ya Company.
She actually says it. That's
He
crazy.
hopes to hear some feedback from you.
Well,
Let's hear that again,
it's
actually.
faster, got stronger firepower, and better maneuverability. Basically, an all-round improvement.
Mr. Iranai said that this is the Esu Noi Nvuavua Ya Company debut.
Haven't used it for long, though. Any major defects you know of?
The price. 102
The price.
costs nearly triple the amount of an 01. Or even more.
So you can't go
Who's
breaking
paying for
them.
repairs?
Me. The Esu Noi Navravra assigned to you is the
Oh, we are
property of
going
Team
broke,
Time
bro. It's so over. Fuck.
Okay. I'll do my best not to break it.
The what? Oh, you didn't hear?
Me. The Esu Noi Navravra
Ah,
assigned to you is the property of Team Time.
Noon descends. The sun hangs tilted in the sky, casting unseasonal dryness across the grassland. What is with the weather? What is happening in this place, dog? The aroma of simple meals drift from the households. Whether in times of famine or prosperity, the plain scent of wheat is equally tempting.
That is all.
Bills are stacking up,
Dismissed.
Burton. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. We're not gonna be able to operate. Spend so much time with Leia that she starts speaking Russian. Yeah, clearly. What the hell? I can tell the VA didn't love that word. Yeah. When the order given, the high-ranking officials outside the village drift away. Leia turns to glance at the unit still holding position.
Capitan, I need to go take care of the baby birds.
All right. See you later, Lilia.
For the first time in her life, we'll take care of her gear. Ren's got the dough. I don't know, man, because she also has to pay for repairs out of pocket in the suitcase as well, which I think is kind of bullshit. Because like we can spawn new islands in there, but we can't fix a goddamn house. Come on. The temporary captain of the flight unit turns away.
Timekeeper.
It costs $400,000 to fly this new room. Yeah.
Anything I can help you with, Commander?
Hungry? Come to my home for a meal, won't you? I'll send for your assistant too. My mother's stew could raise a fallen horse. She would love for you to try it.
This is suspicious. I think you mean Oh, that's right. We have Sotheby. Wait, we're fine. We're fine. A simple invitation, yet under these circumstances, its recipients perceives a subtle unease.
Sorry. I was just thinking about something. Do you mean to say that your home is in Tamarovka?
That's right. Will you come?
Oh, bro's actually abandoning his own home. That's that sucks. Don't forget to commission a boat for it. She already has 2. She's fine. She doesn't need another. Oh, look, we're in India again. The commander pushes open an old wooden door, followed by 2 special guests. If you read the sandbox, some pockets some interesting ideas when creating the brooms, but Hisabeth corrects them. I'll probably see them when I read through them. This old ass man still lives with his mom. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Faint candlelight reveals a rope strung above their heads where dried vegetables and smoked meat should be hung, but now hangs bare.
Mama.
Vanyusha, did you
Oh,
bring
Galena,
gifts?
that's who Galena is.
Good afternoon, madam. I'm Vertin, timekeeper of the Foundation. And
Just
this
burning
is
through money
Sonata,
between
my
Regulus's boats and now Lilia's new room. Yeah. I mean, surely Sotheby still has some degree of finances. We're fine.
Oh, so you're the one.
You're the one. The elderly lady fails to hide her surprise.
When Vanyusha told me there would be
Chalupa led us
important
Sotheby.
guests joining us, I hardly expected them to be so young. Oh, I meant nothing by it, Rodnaya. Just the words of an old woman. Honestly, Vanyusha, you must tell me if you plan to bring growing young ladies to lunch.
Oh, Vanyusha is his name. Miss Galena gives a sheepish look at the cabbage soup, hard bread, and smoked fish before her.
We're just here for a simple meal, Mama. No feasts while others starve.
Oh, this guy's gonna die, isn't he?
The meal looks delicious, madam. More than enough for us.
He then pulls out his mother's chair and helps her to her seat.
Timekeeper, Miss Soneto, sit, eat.
Thank you.
You will have to forgive me. This is all I have to offer at the moment.
Ivan takes a piece of rock-hard bread and softens it in the hot soup. His young guests follow suit.
You have food enough for the winter, Mama.
Is he leaving her here? That's crazy.
Oh, don't worry about me. Though if things go on like this, who can say? Miss Timekeeper, are
Rock
you
hard
here
bread.
to end
Rock
the
solid, yeah.
Please, call me Vertin, madam. As for this golden famine, I will try my best to give it a thorough
Okay, we have
investigation.
another mission. We can't be doing side quests right now, Burden. Caught between frustration and hope, the old lady lets out a sigh.
You should
There's old
know,
Igor since I think they're
Valyusha.
childhood friends.
Many have told me to leave.
Oh,
with
yes,
them,
yes, yes. Ivan, yes.
But I have stayed.
I think Igor's like 56 or something.
You will find a way. Some of those fleeing south passed through the village. They said the attackers are different. They only take out Duni, arcanists, as captives.
Who could that be?
Arcanists?
Yes. The poor things who refused to cooperate were beaten half to death before they took them. As for the humans, well...
She simply shakes her head.
But Igor's army would have taken humans too.
How old is Galena? Probably in her 70s, 80s, my guess. Like, I mean, because if we're talking 1920s... Well, okay, he's not... Actually, if this is his hometown, then yeah, probably 1920s. People tended to have kids younger, didn't they? So probably in her 20s.
Soneto, you must try this pickled watermelon.
A spoonful of sour, dark red flesh is suddenly shoved into the chief assistant's mouth, stopping her from revealing any more. What? Oh. I'm surprised it's Soneto who let something slip. That's crazy. I do be eating the tutu. I have no idea what that means.
It really is delicious, madam. Quite different from any
I was like,
I've
shove. Yeah,
tasted.
Soneto's usually the one who
Might I ask
sticks
how you
to
made it?
regulation. What's happening here?
It warms an old woman's heart to hear such things. Nothing special, really. Though many underestimate the importance of the barrel.
It's from Igor's from 1990. It's weird though, right? Because like, why? If Ivan and Igor grew up at the same time, why is Ivan's mother in the 1920s? Or like this is taking place in the 1920s. What? As Miss Galena sadly shares her years-tested method of pickling watermelon, they leave behind talk of these troubled times. Yeah, why? It's weird. Sounds of wooden spoons scraping against steel bowls mingle with chewing and swallowing. Has her head in the clouds sharing a meal with Burton, yeah, apparently. Everything goes out the window. The lunch finally ends in an uneasy silence. Leaning against the door, Miss Galena says goodbye to her guests.
Apologies
The
again.
men of real-life side trips. Oh.
Hush now. The meal was hearty and our bellies are full. There are a few stews better than yours.
How does this work, man? She shouldn't be in this era.
Yes, it was just what we needed, madam.
After her son's reassuring orders, the old lady finally closes the door. Unless I guess she gets shuttled up to a safe zone every time, which seems odd.
To talk. Come, walk with me.
Skirts Tamarov. Outside, layers of golden grass lap at the edge of the village like waves on a beach.
How could Miss Galena be your mother?
Thank you, Burton. The directness of this question adds a touch of chill to the unusually warm air. Commander smooths a wrinkle in his collar. Is she just like super dementia?
Timekeeper, you know the same pain, yes? To witness the storm take away those you love. We all do.
Very blurry line.
If that face appeared again, full of light and life before your eyes,
alright.
Could you steal your heart? When I saw her again, she was no longer my mother, but a teacher with no children, devoted wholly to her students. She never once left.
Yeah, she wouldn't have a kid because he crossed storms. You can't have copies.
The reason for this phenomenon still remains unknown. However, observations
literally
have
got
shown
stormed.
that
That's
each of them
crazy.
has a complete memory, identity, and social relations. Their independent will is undeniable. We can't force them to be the
Just like
person
you,
we think
Bruno.
they are.
I know. To speak of the storm would only break her. She would shun me. But in time, she took me as her child. In the end, I have a mother again. That is enough for me.
Damn, man.
I'm glad you figured it out.
Figured it out? The truth is the opposite, Timekeeper.
Is this a stream for cryptocurrency? Hell yeah. We're appear on coin to the moon. Let's go. Start buying.
I chased Kalina like a lost pup, hoping to find my mother in her.
He said the thing.
And her face,
Oops.
body, every line and wrinkle. She is the mother I lost to the first storm, down to the gentle smile when she talks to me.
Commander takes several deep breaths to stop his teeth from chattering.
Think of it. Those you lost, standing before you again. Only their clothes...
I already invested in Arcana Coin. No, man, you gotta dump that shit. They're gonna pull it. Dump it and buy a Apeiron coin. Let's go.
Would you call them dead and gone?
First coin is gonna blow up. What do you mean? Damn, I gotta buy in.
It's hard to say. I've never personally dealt with such a thing. Perhaps I'll have an answer if I do.
The commander stops his questioning and turns to the meadow, bowing before him, withering amid abundance, stretching endlessly into the horizon.
It was on land like this that my father first set me on a chestnut mare and showed me the reins.
Constantine Coin is quite popular with the islands. Damn, man, you can't do that. You can't do that. He's been living with some old woman. She doesn't have dementia, it's just, he basically adopted himself to her as a 56-year-old man. I had to burst through the character stories of patch 3.2. Sorry, Viz, about them. Are they really that good? I liked Barrels. Brooms felt a bit open-ended, which I mentioned, but I do think that was still pretty good. Because it was for a purpose. You made it, yep.
My mother watched on, afraid I would fall, no doubt. But she knew
The hair doesn't exist, he can't hurt you. Believe it or not, I had hair at one point, before COVID.
For centuries, the Cossacks have lived by this steppe. She feeds us, she fights us. Rebellion runs free in our blood.
Between him and Golim, yeah. So we traverse time to find moths. So you have a mother.
Changes, nor do her people.
Mothers are in high demand, man.
Sometimes I find myself asking, is this truly a false 1920? You, Timekeeper, you have lived through many.
It's like the Sotheby and Mr. Duncan thing, yeah, basically.
Understand one another.
From what I do understand, you were a survivor of the first storm. You've lived through all these eras too. I don't see the difference.
True. Yet I am marked by my hometown. My own time long before the storm ever struck. I was forged a Cossack. And the Cossack I remain no matter the era. And you, Timekeeper? Which era is your home? Even 1999 must feel like another world to you. I do not belittle your path. I only say losing time and home leaves a wound in the heart. Politics aside, I respect you. You are the Timekeeper, the master of all ages and all people. Many consider you a savior.
Well, about that.
I am but a man with mortal ties. Zeno has every reason to keep me at arm's length.
This is all the old Cossack has to say. He adjusts his windblown hat and makes to leave.
Commander, wait.
Commander.
Yes? What more is there to say?
We can find Lepera and adopt a mom should get over her petty issues. No, she won't. No, she won't. Those who look identical should be treated the same as lost people, but he can't yet. I mean, he's an old dude, man. You can't make an old person just give up on something, I don't think.
I have no power to change.
Knows about the Jesus burden jokes, yeah. Literal Messiah, let's go. What do I do with Lepera now that Igor is playable? Well, she's probably gonna have another couple good crash outs.
I need to know. Will you follow Zeno's orders and lead your army to Berograd?
I will see you safe to the city and stand with you in your mission. This I swear.
I understand.
Commander!
They turn back to see a figure rushing towards them, arms flailing. This fucking guy.
Commander! What are you doing out here? I thought you were at home.
What's the matter?
What's the matter?
They got too drunk.
Fucking hell, man.
A brawl's broken out.
Really? We're infighting now? Alright. Sure, bro. A son's confession. Others have a gift for turning imagination and a little miracle into a fine meal. Grace for 4 meals. Rye bread, aged flour, wheat husk, potato skins, a little salt. Dry and grind the potato skins and mix them with the wheat husks into the aged flour. Add warm water and knead it into a dough, then bake beside the stove ashes. The golden famine leaves us short on oil and grain, so there's no oil for the bread. The baked loaf comes out hard and bitter, but at least it fills the stomach. Ivan loves smearing chili paste on top. He says he's eaten it this way since childhood. I've made a note to prepare extra for him next time. River carp, smoked fish. River carp, elm twigs, one old newspaper. Clean the fish, salt it, and smoke it with elm twigs and newspaper until the skin turns black and dry. The smell carries 3 houses down, but don't be greedy. Save the fish oil, freeze it for soup. Ingredients: wild grass roots, nettles, half a potato, a pinch of chili. Grass root soup. Boil the roots until soft, add chili, stove ash, and salted grass seeds to mimic borscht. Stove ash? What the fuck? The recipe came from a young man I met by the riverside wheat field. He claimed to be a nameless wandering poet. Okay, this is the second time we've got wandering poet as a mention. I don't know if that's significant or not, but that's 2 now. Can't make proper borscht. Roots have been dug out nearly everywhere. I can only forage along these dishes now. Jam from the neighbor Valia. They hid 2 jars of real apple jam before the famine hit and gave me 1. I've tucked it on top shelf of the cupboard, wrapped in old cloth so the rats won't smell it. Her husband lost an entire wheat field's harvest. May the Mother Earth bless this kind couple. I've told Ivan to stop bringing food home. The people at the front have it harder than we do. Besides, in the face of disaster, soldiers and civilians must be treated equally. Even with this position, I won't allow our family special treatment. Another garment will be the first variant character. I've wondered about that. I feel like it'd be kind of weird to have alters in this game just because they've never mentioned it before. And they've had like opportunities, what with the whole time travel deal. But they kind of sidestepped it until now, so I'd be very interested to see what would happen if they put in an alter at this stage in the game, you know? Since this is supposedly supposed to be like the last section of the game, right? I absolutely love how we can see clearly Leah's past influence on her decision in this chapter, yeah. Yup. Several young men in Xeno cavalry uniforms surround the house, along with some boys not yet old enough to serve. A boy and a girl are trapped at the doorstep. Judging by the resemblance, they're siblings. The brother is covered in blood. I don't think they want to read. That's the sense I get, and they kind of can't. Duncan's cases read that too, yeah. Like, if we get alters, it would have to be someone who was fucking reversed or something, right? A cavalryman poised to charge, stumbles back, and crashes into a line of men behind him. A knight stands... Oh, a knight? Damn, he's here? At the circle center, the only barrier between the cavalryman and the 2 children.
Who's next?
Oh, bro. You do not want to fight her. What are you doing?
This has nothing to do with you, outsider.
Another cavalryman steps out of the crowd, ready to fight. Okay, I need to switch to A-Knight. Who needs... Actually, these all need bonds, so we'll move it here. There he is.
Someone's sword has
Ich werde meine Pflicht erfüllen.
His trumpets.
Only character I can see being a variant character is Rabies in his human form, yeah. And even then, it still doesn't like get around the issue of not wanting to have two characters within the same time frame. They're doing Trial by 7 all on her own. She's fine, man. She has no troubles. Hold on and use that for one for me. Yeah. I haven't set up my teams very well. Like I need to do that. One word from the commander immediately silences the cavalrymen. They instinctively step aside, clearing a path to the house for him.
Commander,
The knight puts away her weapon.
forgive me for bruising your soldiers. I don't
She's
need
a
to
nurse, she can
interfere
fix
with the
them.
Cavalry Corps' internal affairs, but this incident could cause serious harm to people outside the military.
She's ready for a fight. She was ready, man. She wanted to go for it. Whoever hits max bond, yeah. The commander raises a hand, prompting her to skip the formalities.
What is this?
She's ready to
Someone
throw
discovered a
down,
stash of
dog.
unfamiliar weapons in these two children's house. It seems their uncle joined the bandits last night.
These children. They're from an Arcanist family.
Arcanist family?
Yes, some Arcanist villagers fled upstream, claiming they would join the bandits and return to rob the others. Some soldiers thought it prudent to do a preemptive strike.
Commander looks over at his soldiers sternly. Their evasive eyes prove the knight's words.
Are you hurt?
Are you hurt?
No, they didn't harm me.
As if they could.
You've stopped the worst. Thank you, Miss Marsha. Leave them to me.
Leave them to me.
Certainly.
The knight has no intention to fight. She packs her equipment and takes the cleared path to leave. The commander approaches the young boy on the step. He appears to be below the enlistment age. The commander tries to say something, but sees only refusal in the young boy's eyes. He gives a gentle gesture for them to enter their home. He turns, still standing tall at the doorstep, and faces his men.
There may come a day when we cross blades with our townsfolk. A day none of us prays to see. This war will scar us. It will scar our children. Our children's children.
Okay,
The dawn
this is
will
not
carry
very
our deeds
motivating,
for
bro.
centuries. Those who take up arms with bandits are our enemies. And we will answer with bullet and blade. But their families will not suffer. They are our people. Her people. No harm will come to them by our hand, else we become those we fight.
Then what are we waiting for? Why are we stationing in the city?
We aren't
How about you stop
guards,
asking
we're
questions?
riders. We should be out on the steppe hunting down the bandits.
Right. These are our homes they're destroying. How can we just stay in the city and watch them burn?
If the cavalry won't go, then we should go ourselves. Split up by village and defend our own.
Then the enemy will seize the chance. And one by one the blood of you and your families will water the dawn. We fight for the peace of the steppe. If she is to flourish as she once did, then we must stand united upon her plains. No more words on this. I forbid it. All those who brawled will be punished as necessary. Now, go to your chief and get packed. The rest period is cancelled. We ride in 1 hour.
An hour later, the cavalry leaves Tamarovka, where they have barely paused to make their advance upstream along the river towards Beograd. Thousands of cavalrymen make up most of the head of the marching column. Behind them follow a small number of infantry units and a long supply team.
Ah, so good you joined me at the Vanguard. Interesting company, the two of you. What with all your stories from the West.
Pretty sure it was you who insisted on coming with us.
This guy, man. This
Reminds me of
fucking
my
guy.
days scouting for the Order. It wasn't an easy position to be in.
Sergei looks up towards the sky.
At this rate, it'll be dark before half the Corps sees the city. Best we hop off and wait for the others to catch up.
Give me Playboy. Actually, though, Maker, but she has a design update already, man. Come on. Sergey's. The scouting unit clearing the way for the march dismounts on the gentle slope, taking shelter in the shade of a tree.
Careful, Meryl. You'll break a leg if you dismount like that. Here, take my hand.
Why is Meryl so incapable, man? Having already dismounted, Marsha walks over and helps Meryl off her horse.
Thank you, Masha. Finally, a bit of a break.
The lucky guy always ends up with a beautiful place like that. I mean, he definitely inserted himself into that situation, man.
Sergey, sun will go down before we arrive. Then we'll be transitioning to a night march.
Yeah, we were supposed to put up for a night in Tamarovka and leave at dawn. What kind of army starts a march in the afternoon?
Night marches come with considerable dangers, especially when we don't know the enemy's movements. What's got the commander so anxious?
Don't fall for her, Meryl. Marsha already got a lady on her side. I don't know, man. She's kind of been with Beryl for most of the teams.
He's a commander. He must have his reasons. Believe me.
Oh, we're back in Ryashki.
My great-grandfather was a general, you know. Fought off Napoleon side by side with the Tsar himself.
It's always the stories with this man.
Medals too. Shame my family lost them.
Without the taunts of his townsfolk, there's no one to rein in Sergey's bragging.
If you ask me, it's because of the timekeeper. The sooner she finishes up whatever it is she wants to do in the city, the sooner he can send her on her way.
Bro's reaching way above his pay grade, man. Sergey voices his opinion freely, not realizing the person in front of him is a member of the Foundation.
Then, we won't be stuck guarding the city, and we can finally show the bandits what's what. You know how dangerous they are.
What's the timekeeper doing here?
You could always ask her. Aren't the two of you around the same age? Wouldn't you have been classmates at school?
About that.
Seriously? Can't we just drop this? Burton was already the timekeeper by the time I got there. I never saw her in school.
The SPTM. A school full of arcanists. It should be an interesting place.
Yeah, interesting, yeah, man. We could say that.
Not as much as you'd think. Everything we learned was for the benefit of humanity and the supreme mission.
She came way late, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. I like how Meryl didn't drink the Kool-Aid, man. She got all this shit drilled into her head and she's still like, nope, I'm out.
Every day, there's a morning broadcast of the school motto in 12 languages. And the student handbook's thicker than the Oxford Dictionary.
Bruh. Who's gonna read that?
And the fence, it's electrocuted. Can you imagine? 230 volts of electricity buzzing day and night. It's more like a prison than a school.
They had an electric fence,
There
alright.
was a rumor back then that a group of students managed to escape. People said
Not
it was
the
the
chapter
timekeeper
3
who
callback.
organized it.
Ain't no way.
Timekeeper? That's difficult to imagine. She seems very level-headed.
They were desperate for, yeah. Cause the Foundation propaganda to fail on her too, yeah, apparently. It just didn't stick, man. Sonetta would read, she would, she actually would.
Apparently, she was their leader.
Every time before going to bed. She probably has the whole thing memorized at this point, then. Took older children too, yeah. Yeah, especially after the storm, like once they realize that hey, other numbers are no good. Yeah, time to recruit some people.
Why do you ask?
This chapter is kind of funny, yeah.
I was bullied by someone of that type when I was in the Order.
Well, Marcia speaks as if it were nothing more than a passage from a textbook.
I was about half the age I am now. As an arcanist, my physical fitness was poor before I received training from the Order. Some older squires would give newcomers like me a hard time. We didn't stand a chance.
What's a squire?
They serve the knights, and are usually candidates for knighthood. Newcomers take on menial tasks while they study the arcane skills of the Order. Those who master them become squires.
Wow, and you ended up a knight. Did you train thinking you'd go to war?
War. I had always pictured it as something far off. A legendary battle.
Meryl doesn't read fantasy books. I'm surprised Meryl reads at all.
Until it broke out. I'm no longer so naive.
She doesn't know squires, yeah.
You must
I feel like that's a very specific bit of
yours a
knowledge, though,
right?
so I can't really falter on that one. Marsha's mouth curls into a mysterious smile.
Very few squires are granted knighthood.
Sergei, who has been listening along, cuts in.
All right, rest's over. Back in your saddles. Better not let the team see us lounging around.
Sergei straightens up and checks that the saddles are securely fastened. The others follow suit.
You'll see Berigrad once we reach the top of the slope.
He rides slowly towards the top.
Those were some stories. Didn't have anything half as exciting in my childhood. By the way, I could show you around the city if you've got time. I know it well. There's a Turkish place that makes the best kebabs. Ah, but they might have fled already.
Leading the way, Sergei quickly reaches the top of the slope.
Behold! The dawn's great... What?
What? Sergei pulls hard on the rein, stopping his horse just before the crest. Restless, so cool.
What's wrong?
I'll put it on.
Wait, am I seeing things? Why are there so many people outside the city?
Because they ride up to his side. A dark crowd forms a wall across the cavalry corps' route to Berigrad.
This is an army. They're blocking the entrance.
What? At this time of day?
Sergei, tell the commander to halt the march. Merle and I will stay and observe their movements. Go.
All right.
What a full review in SPDM's literary report. Oh, definitely no Don Quixote. I don't think they have much fiction in there, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's probably all just like regulations and shit.
Outside Berigrad, did you get a clear look? Bandits or other forces?
I'm not sure, but they're definitely not bandits. There are too many of them, and I think I saw armored cars.
That's madness.
Oh, and a banner with the griffin on
Nope,
it.
that's Igor.
A griffin.
The commander's brow darkens.
Hold all regiments. Hold the advance and take the high ground outside Berigrad. Do not engage.
Do not engage.
Yes, Commander.
The temporary liaison rushes off. The commander turns to the solemn chief of staff and the flying witch captain at his side.
A griffin.
Igor's banner.
So he's here. Just outside Berigrad. Only half a day's march away. Our orders are to enter Berigrad. If Igor blocks our way or tries to attack, we have reason to engage.
But the city and its people may already be under his thumb. If the upstream villages truly were pillaged by his hand, then he may threaten us with the lives of Berigrad's people.
Commander's hand instinctively reaches for the gun at his waist. The cold metal calms his nerves.
Lieutenant Lilia.
She hates his. Yeah, you could hear it in her voice, man. She does not like that, man.
Retreat if attacked. Suffer no losses.
On it.
On it. Alright, I need to use the restroom really quick. Give me 2 minutes. Surprise, there's a high ground and stepped at all together. Your crew's like putting a target on. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a step, bro, where it's supposed to be all flat land. Alright. The crumpled drafts in the den prove how much thought she put into this. To all Sentinel unit. Sentinel mention? Intelligence confirmed that former Chief of Staff, Captain Krutov, deserted during the return voyage from the Antarctic. Oh, it was a way before. Taking critical documents and military equipment, including classified files and multiple communication devices. His whereabouts remain unknown. It is highly likely that he has defected to operate as an independent force or has entered into collaboration with Manus Vindictae. Admiral Igor has designated him as a top priority threat. Any personnel who encounter Krutov during field missions or transit must report so immediately. Do not pursue or take unauthorized action. Additionally, according to the latest announcement from headquarters, Admiral Igor will personally lead elite forces to the Beregrad region in the Lower Dawn after completion of the Sanctuary's infrastructure. This operation involves coordination between the front line and the intelligence department. To prevent communication leaks, subsequent personnel assignments will be communicated under separate notice. Finally, in light of ongoing organizational restructuring, the Sentinel unit will be renamed the Griffin Legion. We welcome alternative naming proposals. If you wish to submit one, please deliver your suggestion to Lieutenant Muldeer within 7 days. Names must reflect our military ethos. Offensive, religious, or politically suggestive terms are prohibited. Running a goddamn Discord server. The negotiators and the judge. It is simple to denounce the evildoer and far more difficult to understand them. A shallow valley separates the two armies. The wind stirs seeds and dust. The warhorse grows restless under the eerie silence.
I'll be damned. It's really him, Igor. After all this time, he just shows up here in Beregrad? What's he trying to do, exactly?
Whatever it is, he should do it soon so we can end him. I bet he wants to take his chances against us, too.
Not so fast. You know Igor parted ways with Manus Vindictae after the Antarctic operation.
Are you on that traitor's side?
He parted ways with us, too.
Bro does not look good. Jesus. That light is not doing him any favors. The roar of broom engines on the return flight briefly drowns out the quarrel below.
All right. Quit your bickering. The flight unit's back. It's all up to the commander now.
The commander lowers his telescope as he awaits the Flying Witch's news. Lily emerges from a whirl of dust stirred up by the Red 38. 38, right?
Status.
It's weird. It's Igor, all right? Triple ace and all, but they didn't attack. I flew low, too. Even looked eye to eye with the soldiers, but they still held fire. As for the city, there's no signs of damage, or of Igor's men.
His soldiers are all outside the city?
Yeah, got his main force positioned
He's yes, he's mixed. Do we know Igor's arcane skill? Yes, apparently he can just move shit through stone or whatever. I'm assuming just through physical objects in general.
He wants us to see him.
If he wanted to stop our advance, capturing the city would have been the best bet. It's almost like he's welcoming us.
The commander raises his telescope again. This time he spots a soldier riding out from Igor's army.
What?
Yeah. The messenger crosses the ground between the two forces, drawing closer to the cavalry. His rebel uniform causes quite a stir. That's...
Calm yourself, Lieutenant. A rider must assess the terrain before he takes to a gallop.
The commander holds fire. The messenger reaches the cavalry formation and approaches the commander, escorted by a guard. What is a guard gonna do? You do it oh my fucking god, bro. Oh my god.
A long time indeed. What message do you bring, Ptolemy?
The messenger stares straight into the commander's eyes, intent on carrying out the mission entrusted to him by his father.
Admiral Igor wishes to talk with you and the Timekeeper, who is currently under your protection. There's something important he wants to discuss. About Beregrad, the Dawn, and the Timekeeper's mission.
The Timekeeper's mission.
Igor has the information I need.
Correct.
Seems he knows why you're here, though this could be a ploy.
Ploy.
It's too dangerous for the Timekeeper to meet Igor in person. They should speak via communication device instead.
You just have a one-on-one meeting in no man's land. It's fine.
They could easily have reached us through such devices. Given this message was brought by one of his most trusted subordinates, I don't think it's negotiable. What are your thoughts, Commander?
The commander finds himself the most unsure of his decision.
I want to know his purpose here. And him stationing outside the city does look like a gesture of
I like how much development they gave to Ivan, just in terms of like background history and personal motivations and shit. Like they put a lot of thought into this dude.
That said, I shouldn't meet him in private. Word will surely reach the joint.
Oh, that's right. Zeno is kind of under scrutiny right now.
I understand your concerns, but either way, I'll meet him.
Timekeeper?
I currently have almost no information on my mission. I'd like to know what he has to say, even if it's a lie.
Even if it's a lie. Commander pauses to consider.
Orders are to avoid confrontation. Accepting his request may be the way to do that. But whether I join the meeting is your decision.
Me?
The committee will not question your motivations. If I attend, let it be by your bidding. Then if they question me, I will have my defense.
Was washing his own ass. Fair enough, man.
I see. I'll make the decision.
But how can we ensure the safety of the Timekeeper and the others?
Meeting Igor, huh? Take me with you, Wurtzen. I'd like to hear what he's got to say.
All right. I accept Igor's invitation, and I request the commander join me. To ensure the safety of both parties, I suggest we each bring our own bodyguards. Lilia will be ours.
Lilia is a Foundation hobby. She's the only Timekeeper, man. Like she's not exactly replaceable.
You could use another Timekeeper.
Sonetta wants to go so bad.
You're the only one
Ain't
who
no
knows
way.
the details of the mission besides myself. One of us should stay in a safe place.
Relax. I'll bring Wurtzen back in one piece.
Thanks, Lilia.
Understood. Please be careful, Timekeeper. I'll prepare a teleport disc for you.
So it stands. I'll send a rider to Igor's messenger. We meet on the open plain, within striking distance of both sides.
They just tossed her in the Manus Clause in chapter 1 and 2, yeah. Yeah, like considering how important she is, just hey. Well, to be fair, we 1 and 2 happened immediately after a storm. It's not like they had prep time, I guess. We just kind of got roped into things. So I guess they just kind of, it wasn't intended. In that space between army, okay, well, there seems to tighten other tanks on the opposing sides. Oh my god, why is it so fast? Tens of thousands of eyes are fixed on the few figures in the center of the valley. They walk towards each other across the open grassland. Okay. Igor arrives first at the designated location and waits patiently. Yeah, we got a full cinematic. What the hell? Not a single guard at his side.
I'm sorry that this is the way we meet again.
Hello, dude.
I feel the same, Igor. What did you want to talk about?
The rebel leader seems unfazed by his opponent's omission of rank.
After the last storm, you helped Moldir escape Antarctica and avoid investigation by the Foundation. You have my thanks.
They put trailer footage in the game. They do more later and in the future. I don't know.
She provided us valuable support. I simply returned the favor.
Where
If that's
is this
all
right
you
now?
got to say,
Still here.
then send a thank you letter.
A dick that I
Get to the point. What do you want?
Damn, Lily is not happy. Igor glances at Ivan, who watches in silence.
There are some matters I want to clarify.
Where you want to start? From the first time you put on the Xeno uniform? Or from Sao Paulo?
Alright, we gotta let the man talk, Lily. I know you're pissed, but like this is not gonna go anywhere if you keep interrupting.
Sao Paulo. Let's start there.
To everyone's surprise, the Admiral lets out the city's name. The sound of it almost stings. The corner of Ivan's eyes twitches.
Before I arrived in Sao Paulo, I struck a deal with the dead Arcana.
You communicated with Arcana after her death?
Yes, you witnessed the events in Antarctica. I trust there is no need to explain why I heard her voice. Death and resurrection are part of the myth she aimed to construct. I refused to become her follower, but I desperately needed the reward only she could provide.
Arcana needed Erd to complete her resurrection ritual. What did you need?
Cube.
A true shelter.
A cube. The cube.
A hidden place. A
Oh,
promise from the
cube, man.
surpassing excellence. She used many words for this little cube.
The surpassing excellence.
Is it familiar to you, Timekeeper?
The material's similar to the Tear of Kamala.
The origin is the same, but their function is
So they're both from the Antarctic Gate. Igor clenches his fists and the black cube disappears.
Why make a deal with Arcana if just to avoid the storm? The Foundation already provides you shelter.
When you learn of Earth and the Umber Room, you will understand why I cannot trust the Foundation's promises. They have chosen a perilous path.
The name mentioned too many times of late plucks at a golden thread in her mind. Cube. Igor shows for an empty. Yeah, man. Cube.
You know about the Amber Room too?
Room.
I know what led you here. Earth, Umber Room.
Man, I want to
The
watch
worlds
Cybo
appear
play this.
together. But whoever gave you this intelligence,
Like all these
likely
Igor
knows
shots.
little more than that. Belgrade is not a large city, but without guidance you will never find the Umber Room, even if you turn it inside out. Fortunately, its location is not a secret to me.
We're in here.
Because I was involved in it all.
Do they hate him or... He's a very handsome man, let's put it that way.
How much more do you know?
No more questions. I am no longer bound by the Foundation's confidentiality rules. I can lead you directly to the answers.
Igor gives them space to consider the deal, then turns to the cavalry commander, who has not spoken a word.
Ivan, I know you care deeply for the Dawn. I admit some responsibility for the looting of the upstream villages.
Then... it was you?
It was Krutov.
Krutov? Hear you. What difference is there? He betrayed Xeno at your site in Sao Paulo. He follows your
That beard, though, parallel tales. Yeah, this man is, he's got a better facial game, I'm sad to say. I'm getting
Not
mobbed.
since Antarctica. With the new era, Krutov has taken his own path. We have some differences of opinion. The Manus deal was a one-off, but Krutov wants more. He believed our reward should be greater, that receiving only a small black cube was like pleasing a
Did
child
he not
with
see the cube? Come on.
A traitor among traitors. Guess people do get what they deserve.
And Lilia is bitter. Holy.
Sharp. You're right. I should have known that without Zeno, his desire would grow beyond my control. I will take the blame for his madness.
And for the Xeno soldiers you killed in Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo.
I will not
A lot of
deny
Curse put out actually
but I
old
will
characters. Yep.
atone.
Yep. Like I'm still annoyed that they killed Animus, dude. Damn.
But I must first stop what
Standing
Pluto
in
has
for
done to the
Lapera, yeah,
Dawn
actually
Race.
though.
I trusted him, trained him under my command, but failed to see his inflating ambition. I did not snuff it when I had the chance. In the end, he built an army from my soldiers and weapons, and from the Manus and other
The guy who
sources.
helped her died in front of her. Yeah, yeah, she is not taking any shit from this guy.
In this era, our relationship has become rancorous. He hopes to snatch the boon, and I hope to end this matter once and for all.
Then he and
Your
his
description of
bandit
her is top
forces now
tier.
belong to Manus Vindicte.
Oh, Animus? Yeah, man. Nothing
He
wrong with
works
it.
with them as an ally, not a follower. He has not undergone the masked trial. Likely his arrogance is the reason.
Didn't like the cube, so I'm asking you to slide him out. It was her that someone doesn't like the cube. This man, there's one thing on his mind.
Whether he has joined the Manus or not, it matters little. These differences of opinion among you rebels are the cause of the Dawn's suffering. If an ounce of duty is left in you, end it, quickly.
I will launch an attack on Krutov when the time is right, but the battle will be hard fought.
Bro is clearly an NPC, alright? Let's just put him down. The Admiral frankly admits the trouble his army is facing.
I'm sure you already have some information, but Krutov is more powerful than you think.
Powerful.
Xeno weapons, Manus troops, the backing of Dawn warlords. He has them all. My army alone cannot defeat him.
Bro.
That is why I ask your cooperation. With the cavalry corps, we will outnumber them. We will have the advantage.
Igor's words are like a shashka sunk into the mud, waiting for the other to pull it free. Across the plain, tens of thousands of soldiers still face one another in tense silence. Oh,
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
I'm sure, and I hope I have proven my sincerity.
oh, so it's literally just the scene from
This
the
serves
trailer.
all parties. We will bring peace to the Dawn, and the Timekeeper will learn what she seeks of Ut. If you agree, everything will be settled within a week. You have my word. The sunlight is fading, so is our time. I hope the deal can be made now.
I love the facial. Yeah, yeah, like it's so striking. Words are like stones beneath the river, catching the sunlight and guiding the current. Timekeeper. Regarding the slips of paper covered in unknown symbols that were tucked into Mr. Crace's letter, I spent some time analyzing them and eventually found relevant information in an old tome in the library. They follow an ancient and rarely used encryption method. I deciphered them and extracted several key fragments from the massive meaningless character strings. I've transcribed them below. Beregrad list, Amber Room, foundation of related, secret experiment, Erd. Cool, bro. Useful. White Knight. Let me see. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 4 more nodes. Technically 5. 6:42 right now. 20 minutes. 1 minute. We might be able to make 13. We'll see. White Knight. Stage is objectively one of the best in story performance. Yes. Okay. Let's see it. Presentation 8 or 9. I'm assuming they mean 9. So I'm looking forward to it. Under the cover of night, the Xeno Cavalry Corps resumed its march towards Beregrad. The Griffin Legion holds position by the main road to the city. Both armies remain on high alert. Alone on the fields comes a slow crunch of 2 pairs of heavy boots.
It must have taken some convincing, especially with Sternova. She's rarely easy to sway.
Bro
I
knows.
swore it would bring peace to the dawn.
Stage 8.
Serena
Oh, with
rejected,
the, yeah,
of
with
course.
the
Once a
animations and
traitor,
stuff.
always a traitor. Her exact words.
Man.
She's right.
Oh, what is this? Igor pulls back his sleeve. A circle of neatly inscribed symbols glows faintly on his scarred arm.
The arcane incantation customized by Xeno for every arcanist commander, preventing the misuse of arcane
They got bro
skills.
branded. That's crazy.
Never thought I'd see it again.
Your arcane skill can vanish an army in an instant. I must take precautions.
That is a crazy arcane skill, bro. What?
Ever cautious. Good. Though I'm surprised you still remember how to write it.
I knew a day would come when I'd need it. I never thought it would be for this.
The commander has no desire to pursue the topic. He looks away.
Keep.
I know. Yeah, it's a little bit overpowered, man.
Are circling. They will devour me and Som if given the chance.
I know the Foundation wants no conflict between the cavalry and me, and the Timekeeper must have promised to vouch for you.
Was so powerful, like especially as a commander. That's insane. Just damn, man. What is the nature of Igor? He can just move shit from place to place without anyone knowing. From the way he described it, it seems like he can just sort of phase through material, but from the way that Ivan mentions it, it seems more like teleportation. So fuck, man. For like an army scale, that's so fucked up.
Were it not for the Timekeeper's mission in Beregrad,
He can
they
move
would
armies
have
right, yeah.
ordered you to leave the dawn immediately. No 2-week buffer.
How did you learn this?
I do not
Until his
need
extreme talent, but
interception
do they
to
actually
know
explain
what
it?
the
Okay, I want to see
Joint
that.
Committee thinks, provided their membership
Maneuverability.
remains unchanged. You're a Kazakh, so they sent you here to recruit new riders. For the same reason they do not want you stationed here in your hometown.
Don't speak like you know me, Igor. You and I are no longer brothers. Demotion, imprisonment, no matter what they hang upon me, I will do what I must to defend my home.
Igor's eyes follow the river upstream into Beregrad's low rooftops, gleaming beneath the starry sky.
We were born and raised on this land. We both bade farewell to our families that day, leaving Beregrad and the steppe for the cold walls of Xeno. On a fine day, you can make out the church spire from here. The city is not as large as it was in
Where's
'99.
Beregrad?
Back then, you could easily
I'm assuming
see
it's a
the
real
suburbs
place.
too.
Do they mean Belgrade? I don't know if this is actually meant to be Belgrade or if they just made up a place.
Many things are different. All this will be washed away in time. Do not put too much weight on it.
But the steppe remains unchanged, and so do her people. The smell of grass and dirt is no different than at the century's end.
I still cannot trust you. Krotov is but one stain on the dawn. There are many more to be blotted.
Beregrad doesn't exist and Belgrade is not near Don River. Okay, so this is just a made up thing. Okay, I gotcha.
The Golden Famine will strip the steppe bare. Her people will either starve
Safer
or
to make
leave.
up any. Yeah, that does make sense.
Most will have to live off their food stores. Some poor folk have none at all.
What does the Foundation believe to be the cause?
They haven't investigated. The foundation is stretched thin. The steppe is not worth their focus. Our best hope may be the next storm. If it is kind, the dawn will wake as she should in the next era.
I was actually just waiting for the storm, damn. Igor lets Ivan's almost cruel joke pass.
This heat is the result of an arcane ritual.
You don't say.
A ritual? Bending the weather over the entire lower dawn. How can it be done?
Commander!
The messenger's shout cuts the conversation short. He runs up to them and bends over, hands on his thighs as he attempts to catch his breath.
Yes.
Yes. The messenger's breath is unsettled, not from weariness, but from sheer fear. Weirdness. He turns to the Xeno rebel leader with a curious expression on his face.
Igor.
He mumbles something imperceptible to himself, gradually steadying his breathing. And the moment he straightens up, he whips God. Damn it, man. Igor staggers back 2 steps and drops to one knee. Alright, we're executing this dude, right? The messenger's hand throws off the... The messenger's trembling hand throws the shot off course, denying the bullet its deadly purpose. After a brief moment of shock, the commander lunges forward to seize the messenger's wrist.
Soldier! What do you think you're doing?
And put him down. He forces the messenger's face to the ground. He tastes the dirt of his home with every word he roars.
Alyosha! My brother! You killed him!
Bro questions of whether right while the man has pulled out freaking blood of Igor, not yet. He's not dead yet. He got shot.
Him in Sao Paulo!
Sao Paulo.
Why did you do it? Because he wasn't an arcanist? Because he wouldn't help you cozy up to the Menace scum?
No one answers. Besides his struggling, the knight returns to silence.
Your commanders may execute any soldier who sabotages the army's strategic goals as a traitor. This is Xeno law.
Plot hunter. Igor rises slowly and grips the military identification tag hanging against his chest. A dent remains where... Oh, he didn't even get shot. That's crazy. He is as calm as the silent knights of the dawn. He steps forward and kicks the fallen pistol away. He looks God here, though.
Let him go.
This is my army. You have no say here.
Not far off, a few war horses neigh. Torches quickly light up the dark like streetlights.
Let go of me!
Let go of me. The messenger struggles free of Ivan's grasp, rolls down the slope and vanishes into the marching column. One by one, the torches go out. The cube saved him. It was his dog tag, man. Oh, he's shooting. He's actually just shooting at him. That's crazy. The commander fires several shots, but hits nothing.
Father!
Hello, Ptolemy. Igor's ever-loyal son rushes over.
Barokov! Don't even think about protecting that bastard!
Igor raises a hand and turns to the commander.
I'm letting it go, and so are you. Many of your cavalry have long served Xeno. They will protect him. Pursuing this will only undermine morale. Nothing matters more than unity in the army. I taught you this. Your cavalry must be united, brothers and sisters on the battlefield. This is what they are, a family.
After a few deep breaths, Ivan returns his pistol to its holster.
The hatred of those who once trusted you. A bullet to the chest, Krotov's betrayal, a home soon to be aflame. Remember what you have wrought, Igor.
I can never forget. About the ritual that caused the Golden Famine.
Okay, Vin Diesel.
It was Manus
Family.
Vindictor's doing, composed of multiple rites. Their goal is to expand west. First the Don, then the Dnieper. Soon, Millions of square kilometers of land will grow no crops. All of Europe will face hunger.
What sort of ritualist has the power to change the weather over such an area?
Remember, Ivan, our enemy is a resurrected deity.
The Ptolemy support Igor makes his way down. He didn't even get shot, man. He's fine.
Keep breathing.
Oh. Well, the ritual lifts a sensor above her head. Colorful fumes spill from its veins. They creep around the bound captive like a gaseous myriapod. It's many legs, right? Yeah, okay. This fucking guy. Krutov raises an eyebrow of contempt at the horrifying display. It seems right.
Is he dead?
The ritual gives a sensor a wave. The fumes rush back inside in an instant.
I overestimated the human's mental capacity. Next time, I won't make the same mistake.
Why not bring them to the iceberg? Or do you aim to monopolize the fruits of the experiment?
Iceberg.
Every glorious achievement
Oh,
is hers.
boy. The ritualist's answer is vague. Krutov waves a hand, signaling a soldier to drag the body away. When dictionary tab
time for
open,
your
yeah.
little experiments. My army departs for Beregrad in 2 hours.
2 hours.
Beregrad.
The news clearly catches her off guard.
We will eventually conquer the city, plunder it of its wealth and vitality.
Is she talking about Antarctica? I have to
Now you
assume so,
say?
right?
There were no such orders from the iceberg.
Igor is being executed on the list of characters who will die in the future. Cristallo and Eric. Yep. Yep, they're all dying, bro.
Starvation will be our enemy's end.
She entrusted me an army and the power to deploy them. Now that Igor and Ivan have met, they are sure to head to Beregrad. I must stop them.
They're already there. What do you mean, dog? The low growl of engines rolls in. The transport unit responsible for heavy weapons is departing.
My army is ready. This is my chance to eliminate Igor for good. If you won't give me the boon, I will take it myself.
The loss of one right will affect the efficacy of many others. If the weather cools and winter returns, our attack on the Eastern Front will be jeopardized. Our entire project will be delayed. Your privilege has its limits, General. You and your followers will accept the trial. It is only a matter of time.
Watch your tone, ritualist. You never asked Igor and his men to wear the mask. You have no right to ask us.
He presses his gun against the ritualist's forehead, but she doesn't flinch. She grins.
Igor is a weak, indecisive coward who doesn't dare face his true desires. I am greater than he will ever be.
Alright.
Do you think a gun to the head will scare me? Death is but a return to her embrace. She will resurrect our arcanists, clarify our deeds. I will die with her name on my lips.
Bro, what is wrong with the madness, man? And the preacher when she said all achievements are hers? Why would it be the preacher, though? You would think it'd be Arcana. You can tell as if both the Foundation didn't see him as a threat worthy enough to be nicked. Yeah, and he's still got that fuck-ass NPC design.
Monsters.
She's the fate of Arcana, probably. Almost certainly. Monsters. Okay, I forgot he was in the story. He looks on as one of Krutov's soldiers drags a fresh corpse from the camp. The man who is already dead, this moment feels closer to withering.
How many more will die for this?
The soldier glances at him. Without a word, he lowers his head and walks away. Karen feels a stronger pressure closing in on him. What was that about?
They die because of you, Charon. The decision was yours.
Charon turns back.
If joining you will teach you to respect life, then
not a
I
chance.
will do so. But it is unclear what difference
Because Arcana
your
will,
choice
yep.
will make.
Mm-hmm.
These people will still die by your hand, only for another cause.
I am not so deranged as the Manus. I simply value efficiency.
If you are not one of them, if you detest their behavior, why do you work for them?
They work for me. These lunatics know nothing of military tactics.
Bro needs to check his goddamn place. Holy
They simply
shit.
point in a direction and let their entire force loose.
Krutov pauses.
What similarity could I possibly have with them?
You both start wars, bringing destruction and bloodshed wherever you walk.
Our purposes are different.
It doesn't seem so different to me.
A pity you have to go. It's rare I meet someone worth more than a few words of conversation.
Sees him, has clocked him so. Yeah, this guy, man. Karen fails to grasp the implication behind Krutov's words. He only sees a soldier approaching with a black horse.
Andreas.
Hey. Before he even realizes it, he is bound with ropes by the two soldiers behind him. There we go.
Why do you bind me? The ritualist has already limited my movement.
I have other plans for you.
There's a dead person over here. What he's gonna do? What can he do to us? Nay. Krutov is just a little desperate for a yeah, clearly, man. Man wants to be recognized so bad. Okay, I don't think we're making it to 13, because it's gonna be late by the time we get that far. These are long-ass nodes. I think probably 10 or 11 is where we'll stop, depending on how long 10 is. Beregrad receives the thundering hose of the cavalry in dead silence. It's as if the city has been deserted. 10 should be good. Oh, is that a good stopping point? Alright, we'll make it 10 then. You know, when I looked up images of Belgrade, there's a building that looks very much like this one here. Yet the soldiers sense the stairs, frightened, alert, resentful, peering through every rusted doorway, every shattered stained glass window. They settle on the weary war horses, on dust-stained uniforms, and on the black barrels of their guns.
What are they so scared of? The cavalry is here to protect them.
Yeah, but did they know that?
After all the chaos, letters from the front, soaring prices, bandits. Beregrad is worn thin, even afraid of its own shadow.
Just like the people of Tamarovka.
You're combining. That's what I'm thinking as well. Because I know they definitely wouldn't use the actual city as a thing. So it's probably just references. The commander looks up at the shuttered windows around him, then turns to the shadows hiding in the alleys.
You didn't keep the cavalry's orders confidential?
Igor walks beside him. From time to time he presses against his ribs, where the sting of the gunshot still echoes.
Word always gets out.
Then the citizens must know that you will soon withdraw from the Don. With no one left to protect them, they have lost all faith. They do not know why the cavalry comes. I'm certain their minds are filled with the war's possibilities. They think you will plunder the city, no doubt. That's most of what they have faced since this began.
I see. We'll find a man of standing. Fyodor Petrovich, perhaps, and convince him we bear no ill.
dropping names like
People
it's someone
don't
we should know.
understand what they cannot see with their own eyes, and you cannot tell them about the foundation of Xeno.
In the darkness, several citizens lurk with weapons in their hands. Not one of them escapes Igor's eyes.
They have already formed a militia, preparing for the worst. All we can do is remain discreet and avoid adding fuel to the fire.
Maybe combined with Volgograd as Russia and also Stalingrad. And also called Stalingrad. Alright.
We must end this quickly. Deal with Krotov. Captured or killed, it doesn't matter. Destroy the ritual and return the steppe to what she once was.
Day one of waiting for Burton to die and be replaced with another MC. Matilda, obviously.
Aid the timekeeper in her mission.
1 week, Igor. That was your word. Do not forget it.
I suggest we entrust the ritual issue to Lilia's flight unit. They have the element of surprise. An aerial strike will give the Manus little time to react.
Already done. The coordinates you gave are
Okay,
with
no
Lieutenant
level
Lilia. He's working on an air raid plan as we speak.
I will leave Beruglad to you. The timekeeper waits for me at the church.
What she seeks is in a church.
Lilia brings her broom to a stop outside a church. This church is unremarkable among the many others in Beregrad. Medium-sized and without a distinctive dome, only its position sets it apart. It stands on higher ground, giving it a clear overlook of the Golden Plains.
What kind of church is this? Place is abandoned. Capitan, I don't know what you're looking for here, but you got to take care of yourself. Especially...
As she glances over, she spots Igor approaching from
I
afar.
will, Lilia. Have a good flight.
Never had a bad one. Though smashing into the Vice President's office would make it a little better than the rest.
It's a farewell in Lilia's own style, but she doesn't leave. Instead, she fixes her gaze on Igor.
Lieutenant Lilia, my interests do not conflict with the timekeepers. The coordinates I provided are correct. We are on the same side.
I am not worried. If you dare to lie about this, you're not leaving the city alive.
Lilia steps forward, directly squaring up with the rebel leader.
But no matter what you do, now or in the future, I'll
And so
never
Volgrad
forget
is very close to
what
his
you
honor.
did in Sao Paulo.
That would make sense.
I'll live through this war, and I hope you do too, so I can walk you to the judgment seat myself and see you punished for everything you've done.
Just a few days earlier falls out of the sky. Well, you know, she got some stuff done up there, so maybe not terrible. She meets his eyes head on like an eagle locking onto its prey.
And if the court doesn't sentence you to death, I will.
Meeting Lilia's eyes, Igor understands that this isn't a threat, but a declaration. He doesn't confront her, but he doesn't avoid her gaze either.
Lieutenant, I know what I've done. I see the faces of those I sacrificed more clearly than anyone.
A suffocating stillness settles across his face.
I look forward to my judgment day.
So do I.
Lilia mounts her broom and takes off. Igor watches as she rises into the sky and rejoins her squad. Oh, but yeah, she is standing on business, man. He lowers his head.
Let's go, timekeeper. What we search for is underneath the church.
Underneath?
As there has changed, so do landmarks. There was a time the Amber Room was buried beneath the market even.
So it's a safe zone, but the stuff around
near
it
the
is
periphery
not.
of the Amber Room. Ptolemy led the digging of the simple tunnel between them.
Just as they're about to set off, Zanetto lets out her anxious hesitation.
Timekeeper, are you sure you want to go down there alone?
Hopefully, a damn duality of men right there.
It's all right, Sonetto. Only Igor and I are allowed in the Amber Room. That was the deal. You and Marsha can just wait for me here.
The road down is not long, but the darkness of the suffocating earth devours any sense of time. Guided by the lingering scent of gunpowder from Ptolemy's excavation, they move towards a faint point of light in the distance.
What's that light ahead?
What the fuck do you think it is? It's the Amber
lighting
Room.
system my man built before.
Before? When they dug the tunnel?
Earlier than that.
The light grows brighter, revealing an unexpectedly complex structure as they pass through the entryway. It's a subway. Metro Station, Beograd. It appears to be a vast subway station or some grand theatrical stage. Whether or not an ode has ever been sung here, this is clearly not something that could have been built in this era.
A metro station. Looks like Cold War period. What's it doing here?
Cold War,
It's
damn.
because of the Ember Room. The range of its storm immunity expanded, covering the station.
The immunity range expanded. So this isn't the center of the Amber Room.
Of course not. There was a metro station here when the Foundation and Xeno built the laboratory.
A laboratory built in collaboration between the Foundation and Xeno.
There is still some distance to the Amber Room. Let's talk on the way. Much remains to explain.
Now they've entered the subway station, the aged Xeno trader finally seems to shed the veiled wording in his speech.
The Foundation and Xeno have worked on many projects together, of many security levels. I am now free to talk of them. After the second storm, several Xeno generals and committee members requested my military support for a research project on the storm. At first, I thought it was similar to the Changeling project. Shady perhaps, but not too harmful.
Is the Changeling Project Jessica? I feel like it is, because she was also a Xeno experiment. Even whatever someone says is annoying. Ordrops are huge in this chapter. Second storm. So again, this is prior to the third storm. Why is the third storm so significant, though?
That project still caused harm to tourists at the Green
Oh,
Lake
that is Jessica. Shit.
and the surrounding residents.
This is nothing compared to what the Ember Room did.
Changeling mentioned, yeah.
After I joined the project, my orders were to station on the outskirts of Beograd and build a military zone to protect the underground site. At the same time, the Foundation asked for a thorough review of all soldiers who served Xeno after the first storm, but did not appear in any 1999 records at headquarters.
Were they not registered?
No, their records were flawless in each branch across the world. But compared to headquarters
You just
records
pulled people out
from
in midair, what?
1999, anomalies were found. Some had similar resumes and ranks, but different
Oh,
photos
these are the
from
storm
those
people who came
filed
back,
in
right.
headquarters.
Yep.
As if their identities were stolen or replaced. Xeno also encountered people whose faces matched their archive, but whose names were different, with no connection to Xeno at all. Sound familiar, Timekeeper?
Any mass lord drops lately, yeah.
Yes. Mr. Duncan in Sao Paulo. His appearance matched an acquaintance of mine. A man I saw dissolve in the storm.
We're to create monsters for the army. Well, you know. You know.
I was tasked with locating these abnormalities and bringing them to the Amber Room. For what purpose, I did not know.
We're experimenting on them? God damn.
The guard there confided to me that people look different after leaving, as if no longer themselves.
Are they like forcing them to sync up with their previous versions?
Did you ever consider finding out what was going on?
What was happening?
No. Back then, my faith was firm. I wholeheartedly believed in the Foundation's vision of peace and honored my duty. That is to say, I followed orders. That led to my deepest regret. After the 6th storm, they brought in Earth.
They had her in the 6th storm. Okay.
The Foundation found Erd that long ago.
Specifically, those leading the Emberon project did. By order of the Pax House, all information on the project was sealed.
We're getting like fucking psyops in this game. That's
The
crazy.
2 subsequent storms came suddenly. During that time, something happened to Earth. Something different. During one storm, she escaped. But the secrecy of the project left us without manpower to find her.
They've been using Vertin to find her. Damn.
This is what led to her multiple disappearances in the following storms.
She could have stayed in the safe zone, couldn't she?
Indeed. From my view, the Foundation only searched for her to cover for their mistakes. I remember well the last time I saw Earth. It was on a vast land. Dangerous, barren, much like the Dawn Steppe.
In Antarctica?
That was Dr. Doras. I talk of Earth. When I saw her in São Paulo, I knew her at once, both by her appearance and by her unique, calm bravery. But Dr. Doras was not the woman I knew in 1999. She was lost, a soul trying to reclaim memory and identity.
In other words, the last time you saw the Erd you knew was before the first storm.
Correct. In 1999, the year the first storm rose rain from the earth. This is the second event I want to tell you about. At that time, our army stood ready in
Kazakhstan, let's go.
for a war
Borat.
none had ever seen before.
Her nation was in England. I didn't understand if there were 2 of them, but I think they took her out for the events at 1.1. Yeah, 6th storm, right? Yeah.
Thank you for letting me know.
But she
Admiral.
escaped as well,
At the
right?
moment they start the ritual, they'll be their most vulnerable. I need to be close to its center at that time.
Understood. You know what you are doing. I believe in you. Their defenses are weak. There is no need to worry, Miss Earth. Everything will go smoothly.
Wait your analysis, brother. I'm so fucked.
I'm not worried about myself. I'm worried about her.
You mean your daughter?
Yes. She's still too young to understand all this.
The SPDM will take good care of her.
Well, not really, but alright.
The Foundation made the same promise.
As a release on CN.
I suppose it's the only way.
Manus Vindictae held its first space-time ritual on December 31st, 1999.
If
That came out when they stole from Lou.
that
Oh.
ritual would have brought time back to the blank era. Antarctica was their second attempt.
To the blank era.
The results were much the same. The flood summoned by the ritual was incomplete and turned into the first storm.
And probably the cliffhanger, but that would be in true reverse fashion. Damn. I can do one more node. I don't really feel like leaving them a cliffhanger. But as I go through the long sealed subway station, drawing them ever closer to the heart of the secret.
I promised Earth the operation would go smoothly, but I lied. Neither Xeno nor the Foundation.
Violence in Mexico, like, well, to be
any
fair, violence
idea
is
how
always happening in
powerful
Mexico.
Hermanus's defensive ritual was.
It's kind of their thing.
The situation was desperate. We had only one order: advance, regardless of the casualties. When the storm rose, it swallowed the details of the war. Yet the weight of it haunts me still. The grief of sending my soldiers to die. Like the flame of a candle, they were extinguished in an instant. If it weren't for the storm blurring my memories, I would have left Xeno and the Foundation far sooner.
The subway station ends, and ahead of them lies a broader space where white light and air pour in.
Then what ultimately led to your betrayal?
Igor halts and turns towards an obscure door at the corner of the hall.
We've arrived.
Alright. Well, convenient. It's carved from the same smooth marble as the surrounding wall, its outline only imperceptible on close inspection. Unobtrusive, unremarkable even, but ever so mysterious.
It was the Ember Room project. It showed me the Pax House's arrogance. By now, I don't know which shows less respect for life, the Foundation or Manus Vindicta.
That is a bold statement, my guy.
That we fought and sacrificed for a firm conviction, to bring a bright and peaceful future. But I can fool myself no longer.
Storm blurs memories.
The Pax House may aim to
In
build a
Erd's
peaceful
case, that seems to be
future for
the
both
case.
humans and Arcanists, but their means are no longer justifiable. And with Arcana as she is, this is a war for gods. How can we stand, let alone claim victory as mere mortals? How I wish to have a god on my side, Timekeeper.
Damn. There is an almost pleading note in his voice.
What lies in the Ember Room, I cannot fully say. Data fragments, Miss Earth's words. Whatever it is, she wants you to have it. Destiny has seen it survive several storms, waiting for this hour, for you. This is a door only you and Miss Earth may open. Go. Walk through it.
I'm still not sure if you're telling the truth. But thank you for bringing me here, Igor.
First storm, everyone's memories got blurred. Did I miss that? What? Okay, well, I'll take a look at it later. Oh, do I want to do another note? Visit Sabina, drink some water first, take your time. Mechanic commander might throw me down the well for him at the say, but please give us the order to arrest those rotten merchants, they must be punished. You're the one who told the quartermaster to keep the well clean because you'll drink from it again. I have to do something, those land bastards running the markets in the ground. Banknotes are nothing more than worthless scraps now. You need solid gold just to buy a bucket of moldy rotten potatoes. It's outrageous. Hoarding goods and profiteering from the war are nothing new. The prices here have been sky high for ages. Small pack of salt now costs as much as a quartermaster's monthly wage. Do you really expect us to stand by and do nothing? The golden famine is still spreading. The flour mill shut down after its workers enlisted. Life in Belgrade keeps getting harder. Well, I understand. I'll speak with Fyodor Petrovich. We can't let these parasites bleed the city dry. That. Not hoping trader further agreed on rations if they're. We identified them. Our bandits are infiltrators, but refugees are strong among them. Oh, put scars by screening. Count continue. Utterly screen them out, get them settled, provide as many rations of this poor conflict. Okay, no, I need to end it here. It's late. Oh. Alright, I'm not sure when we'll do the next one. It might be tomorrow, it might be next week. It depends on how I'm feeling about it. It's less than half, but we can probably knock it out in the next stream, maybe. Otherwise, we'll just have one more stream and then I'll just tack on just story on top of that. Holy shit, I'm so tired. Okay, thank you all for coming in. We'll see when the next one happens. I'm gonna go to bed, man. I'm sure I'm gonna regulars right after the 1960 storm. I can't think right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright, thank you guys for coming in. I'm gonna go to bed. Bye-bye.